to do with the podcast, he shouldn't be allowed on here. He should be banned until he pay up.
This is true.
Like, niggas need to start being held accountable for not owning up to their bets, dog. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
Not to mention, it don't make your podcast look good if you hosting frauds that make bets on your podcast and don't pay up.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
No, that's real talk. Like, niggas making bets and all that and not owning up to it. And then it's like, oh, he don't want to own up to it. Okay, fuck it. Next topic. Nah, fuck that. Nah, you got to get banned or something until you pay up. You shouldn't be allowed on here until you pay up, dog. Like,
oh, man.
That fucks up, you know what I mean, the credibility and the integrity of the fucking podcast. I see if this was like a side bet that we made, but it wasn't. It was a bet that had to do with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It was even a topic in episode 35. So, like, he should pay up or not be on the show no more, dog, until he pay up. Listen, niggas can't get fucked up. So what else could you do? Man, you can't smack the shit out of a nigga for not paying you, so what the fuck? Something got to give. It's not going to be just burning niggas and then just walking away scot-free. Fuck that. Where this nigga PG at? That's right. Yo, yeah. What's up? What you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm roasting this nigga the whole episode. Like, we ain't gonna be able to talk about
real bad.
Who, me? No. Is that me?
Let me see. It might be me.
We're not gonna be able to talk about nothing, dog. Peace is gonna be $50 in my PayPal. That's the piece. You know what I'm saying?
It's not echoing. He made the stream live. I didn't realize that. I didn't have it muted.
No, he should have to pay up, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to the podcast. No man is bigger than the podcast and all that. Let's stick to this shit. Let's stick to what you put out there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm roasting this nigga the whole time. We ain't talking about nothing. Try to get paid.
Oh my! This shit gonna be funny.
This nigga need to be held accountable, dog. What's up? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Fuck you gonna do?
We gonna have a discussion. He say he's still gonna come on, and we gonna.
Oh, because this is gonna happen. There's gonna be crying and personal feelings and grievances. No offense, but when you lose at the casino, when you gotta pay taxes, when the IRS come knock, when bills need to be paid, they don't give a fuck about your personal feelings. You pay what you owe.
We're gonna discuss it and see, if this can be diffused and solved. That's it.
Or if not, though, he gotta go, though, right?
We'll see when it comes to it.
Nah. If not, he gotta go, right? If $50 don't end up in my PayPal, he gotta go.
There's only two ways this is solved. One is paying, and two is double or nothing with a new bet with some new strict regulations on it.
Ain't no new fucking bet. I need to get paid for this bet.
I'm not gonna say what's gonna happen. Off the rip.
Nah. We need to know, man. Like, what's gonna happen, dog?
That's something that can be discussed after y'all talk on it. I'm not gonna just.
All right, well,
that's what I'm gonna do.
Weapon wheel court.
Yeah, y'all gotta talk. Y'all gotta talk about it first.
Ain't nothing to talk about. He lost.
To be honest, I don't even know everything that happened.
What do you mean? I don't know what happened. He lost. That's what happened.
I know. All I know is he didn't pay you. That's all I know. I don't know what you need.
That's all you need to know.
They didn't say give you the money though if you like apologize or something.
I mean, this is like you betting money on a sport game, but you don't want to pay. You bet money on a game, but you don't want to pay up until the end of the season.
I don't know what happened. Let me go check the highlights. Nigga, you lost. You know what I'm saying? Rod Ferguson came out and confirmed that the resolution is dynamic. Period. It's over. He wanted to argue, talking about just because there's some resolution problems, that means you won? Like, yes. What are you talking about?
Can I say something real quick? Because I always hear people don't talk about friends, family, and kids. No offense, but when you start talking shit, you lose all right to talk to anybody else about what they should and shouldn't talk shit about. I mean, granted, I don't think anybody should talk about anybody's kids, but once you start talking shit, you lose every right to tell somebody how to and how not to talk shit. Period.
You're not going to talk to me any way you didn't want me to draw the line. It ain't happening. It's not happening, dog. This about money. It's
not even about money. It's about the principle.
Nah. It's the principle. But the whole thing is like, yo, fuck you. I'm not paying you shit. Listen, even before the kid shit, he was like, oh, I pay motherfuckers when I want to. And he was talking big shit. Like even before that, oh, you ignorant piece of shit, I ain't paying you nothing.
Like,
Come on, man.
Like, if this bet was for a penny, I want my penny. The principle
Like,
of
these
that.
niggas is crazy. Like, he was talking big shit.
I want to know where most of these people come from, because I grew up in the burbs. Even we paid bets and put high precedent and credence on the bets. And I'm not even talking about bets that are monetary with money, but like, you know, just like
any fucking bet.
up.
Any bet.
Remember, like, oh, I dare you, I double dog dare you. You got to go through with it.
You accept it. You got to fucking accept. You got to go through with it. He never told me, yo, I'm going to pay you. Just chill out. He never told me that. Like, if he would have told me that, then I'd have fell back. Like, oh, all right, cool. Just like when he said on Tuesday, he was like, send me your PayPal information. I sent him the PayPal information, and I didn't say nothing else about it. Then Thursday come, I still ain't get paid. I'm like, yo, what's up? And then he start arguing again. Oh, man, I didn't lose. I ain't paying. I paid when I won. Then he tell me he feel like he being extorted and all that. Like, I feel like you extorting me. What?
Hey, how you extort when you got to pay something you owe?
Yo, this nigga said, I feel like you extorting me, dog. That shit was funny.
How are you extorted when you got to pay bills? Are you extorted when Xbox Live says you got to pay that fee?
Yo, that shit funny. Now he on his pity party shit.
I leave for 1 week.
Hell, did I lost the bet. What happened, Hard 8?
Listen, it was quite simple. BG, he lost. He didn't want to pay up. He started making up all these excuses, dog. Like,
I lost the bet. What happened, Hard 8?
You pay up.
I had to buy that with you.
Listen. The thing is that he lost the bet, right? And then argued that he didn't lose and was saying some of the dumbest shit that didn't even make sense. Talking about oh, I bet that it would hit. Dude, he was like, oh, do it hit 1080p at any time?
The bet is native. Nobody's betting anything dynamic.
Yeah, why the fuck would I make that bet?
It's also 1080p 60 frames, and the campaign's already been confirmed 30. So even in that sense, the bet is lost.
Well, no, the bet was for multiplayer.
Ah, okay, well.
The bet was for multiplayer. 1080p native, 60 frames per second. The multiplayer is not native. The multiplayer is dynamic. You lost. I sent them what Rod Ferguson said, and he still wasn't trying to hear it. Like,
it's crazy how these Xbox, reps are believed as gods until they say something you don't want to believe. If they said the Xbox Scorpio was more powerful than 4 Titans, they'd be believing it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Second, they say something they don't want to hear, though. Speaking of video cards, what is EVGA doing? They announced that card 2 months ago. I was talking to the guy at work. I'm like, how long ago did I sell my video card? He's like, 2 months ago, and I still do not have another video card.
What you waiting on?
Waiting for them to have the FTWs in stock.
Oh, well, as soon as they come in, they go right back out, so you're gonna be waiting a while.
I don't think they've ever come in one time, because I've never had a notification that they were in.
Yo, they go in and go out. They on sale,
but I'm
dog.
saying, as soon as they're on sale, I should get a notification some are available.
That notification shit ain't fucking reliable. You could just go on YouTube and watch everybody unboxing their FTW. and not like Linus and I'm talking about regular Joe Smoes.
And I'm sitting here playing indie games like I'm Jack Move.
Oh, you're having a great time, then.
I'm enjoying myself.
Well, there you go.
I don't know how you can do this 24/7, 365.
That's why y'all need me here to keep the peace.
Look, there's never been a corporate slave that has owned up to the bets. We'll put it that way. There's no corporate slave with a clean track record. Baron, Trey talked about, oh, I paid Zaire, but he wanted to pay him in Nintendo dollars. That's like you losing a bet and me paying you a Monopoly money. Or McDonald's coupons.
Oh, man.
And then, of course, I pay off a bet and people are crying.
This nigga told me, you dumb, ignorant piece of shit, you ain't getting shit. I'm supposed to just eat that. Oh, okay, my bad.
You know, the best part of that video is like, yes, I want my money now. I need that money.
Yeah, I need mine. Fuck out of here. Motherfucker, that's how black people do when they owe money. They try to make it seem like you desperate or you in the wrong for asking for yours. No, I want mine. Fuck you talking about. Dude, fuck, if that shit was $5, I need that.
All right, it's 5:58. 5:58.
What's going on?
Might as well get these intros going.
It's not. Oh, damn! It's 6 o'clock already.
Yeah. Jack move.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody? It's Jack Move, man. The guru at Giddy Up. But you can also call me your pony commissioner.
You need to stop that.
I don't.
I feel like your lung is gonna come out of your like throat or something.
Oh, damn.
Bond.
What's going on, everybody? Back for another week. I guess we're talking about E3, and I won't be able to participate much because I didn't watch any of it.
Oh, my God.
What a loser.
I know, right? Look at this, man.
That's serious. The only thing I watched was that boring-ass Zelda, and it made sense that it was made by the creators of Xenoblade, that empty-ass game.
Yo, I watched that shit for like a minute and a half and turned it off. That shit look garbage.
I mean,
It does.
it's obviously got to be the most popular game at E3, though, because it's the only game Nintendo showed.
Sure,
That's
whack.
crazy. Didn't somebody get that game Best of Show?
Yeah.
I think it won the most of them. Like, I don't see how, but
There's too much pity going on for Nintendo, dog.
I swear, bro.
People be living on their past glory for too long. Like, it's over. Move on.
I've seen other games get a lot of awards
Like,
too.
don't just get them Best of Show just because it's a Zelda game. Shit look garbage.
They must have missed Sony press conference. That's all I'm saying. Like, goddamn.
Well, I missed it, too.
Shame on you. You'd be ashamed of yourself.
Ralph.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Demon Ralph here. Thank you for another invite, BG.
And unpaid 8 times.
Yo, man, pay me my money now. Pay me. Yo, what up? It's the truth. Winning these bets like I do, you know. Let's go. I ain't betting niggas no more. I'm done with that shit.
Bear never pay you yet?
Fuck no. That's another dude that burnt me, lost a bet, didn't pay. You know what I'm saying? What can you do, right?
Oh, no.
Well, Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 45, week after E3. So we're going to be talking about everything E3, and we're going to settle that dispute between Hard 8 and Kid Smooth when Kid Smooth get here a little bit later. He coming. He said he coming.
It's not settle. Pay that man.
Podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. Make sure y'all check out that Wave app. Pretty cool.
Oh, those Wave guys are pretty funny.
Yeah, those Wave guys are cool. And you can talk to them directly, and yeah, they're cool. Yo, the past 2 episodes, they hit like 800 likes, not 1,000. So if y'all watching this, if y'all can like go back to the last 2 episodes real quick and drop a like, if you ain't do that.
Hey, yo, this shit crazy,
I'm
man.
just saying, man.
We not built like that, dog. We not built like that.
I guess they don't want I Am Bread stream.
You see?
Yo, we not built like that, dog. It is what it is.
Because they're close. Like both of them are at 800, so we just need 200 more people. So maybe somebody else forgot.
What you expect from these fuck niggas, man? You got niggas that think Kid Smooth is right. So what you expect from these niggas, dog? You know what I'm saying?
Well, once again, I love y'all. I don't know about this guy Hard 8. I love y'all. So if y'all can just, I believe in y'all like I always do. So if y'all can just go like those videos, would appreciate it. You know. Like those last 2 podcasts. Give it, you know, some of y'all ain't listening. Y'all might have missed past those, but go check those out. And yeah, we can get right into E3. So we can get into each detail of each one, but I just want to hear from all of you. Who do you think won E3?
PC.
Sony.
Or they
Easy.
won E3.
Okay. Bond.
I didn't watch any conferences.
Okay. Do you know anything that was shown?
I read over like highlights of, like Spider-Man and things like that.
Did you watch any videos of the
No.
games that were revealed?
So,
But why are you here, Bond?
That's what I'm saying. Like, usually it's okay if you're here, but now it's like, why are you here?
Because I wanted to see the entertainment.
Oh God, you useless piece of shit.
So you missed out on the pool today to see the fight?
Yeah, I know, right?
Just a useless PC gamer right now. So, whatever. So Ralph, who do you think won? You said.
I said PC. But I was just being sarcastic.
Okay.
I was just being sarcastic. I thought Sony won for me.
Okay. I mean, you could have had a point because a lot of games were going to PC.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not closed-minded, we all win. At the end of the day,
No, we don't.
if you're
Do you
a multi-con,
Do you win if you're a Nintendo fan?
Oh yeah, you
I said multi-console owner. That's not a console.
I don't own any consoles. And I
That's
still
not.
play.
You need games to be a gaming machine. That's not a gaming machine.
Jack,
I
you
would-
think Sony won? Hard 8 thinks. I mean, Hard 8 is going with the politically correct answer, but he said he enjoyed Microsoft's more a little bit.
Yeah, I take Microsoft.
All right.
I mean, if I had to choose one, but I really don't care who won.
Okay. All right. So
So who you think won?
Me? I think Sony won.
Of
Like, I
course.
think Microsoft was like, it surprised me because I didn't think either of their conferences was going to be better than last year's. But Xbox's conference was better than last year, and Sony's conference was better than last year, which I honestly
But,
didn't.
hold on, last year you were screaming and hollering. Was you doing that this year?
Oh, I screamed for God of War. Definitely did that.
You was in the bar,
recorded?
right?
Yo, I was watching Watch Mojo video, and you could be heard screaming in the background, dog. I was dying.
Wait, they took BG's video or something?
Nah, it ain't even BG video. You could just hear, like, they did a top 10 for like the best E3 moments, and one of the honorable mentions was the Final Fantasy moment. But it's somebody else recording, but you can hear BG screaming like, "Oh my God!" Fuck up. I was like, "Yo, that is crazy." He had to be the loudest person in the fucking auditorium, easily.
Man. So let's start with EA's press conference. So let me put this up on the screen because I have a list of everything they showed.
I mean, besides Battlefield, you know what I'm saying?
What about Titanfall?
All right, so Titanfall 2. What are your thoughts?
Titanfall 2 to me just looked like a DLC or something. Like, I didn't feel a sequel.
I watched the trailer and I don't know why I expected a change in graphic.
Yeah,
visual
like an
direction.
overhaul and shit.
Yeah, it literally looks like they took the same exact graphics and are making a new game. I was like, where's the jump?
Yeah.
I expected a jump because they obviously were working on Titanfall, right? Like around the time where the people were still playing the 360 and Titanfall was on 360, so I'm like, okay, this is gonna be next gen only.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a significant visual, right, jump. Nope. Look like Titanfall, like the first Titanfall. Like a better. It's probably gonna look like a better version of the first Titanfall, but I was expecting a
Remastered.
No, but the thing is that they still using that old ass Source engine, man. That engine is done, dog. Like, stick a fork in it, man. Like, they should have moved on to something else.
Yeah. I didn't think the single player was needed. That's something that people just cry about. Oh, it doesn't have single player.
I mean, most people still not gonna
Y'all
play
not
it.
gonna like it.
I disagree.
Oh, here we go.
I disagree. I think the game needed a single player.
I think the game needed a single player too.
A first-person shooter? Really?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
They normally don't have good single players.
They're
Doom
not gonna
was
have a good
freaking
single player.
Doom was freaking amazing.
Doom,
That's Doom.
I'm looking at something like, well,
Bulletstorm, the earlier Call of Duty.
hold on. First of all, Doom. Let's be real. Like, the story in Doom was what? Like, come on.
Nothing.
Like,
Who cares? You're shooting shit.
Yeah,
What
Doom
you
was
mean,
a shoot 'em
who
up.
cares? I want a story that means something, that's going to be entertaining, not just shooting shit. I could do that on multiplayer.
What they're doing with Titanfall 2 story is creating this forced relationship between mechs and pilots. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
What's the relationship when the fucking mech don't even move unless a pilot in that bitch?
They're trying to make
It's both
the mechs
out.
seem like they're alive.
It could be remotely controlled or whatever. It got AI for that, but it's whatever, man.
they're giving them like sentience now, like they have feelings and emotions and a bond, like
It's like
like
anime
that
now.
Bond thing.
So it's like it's like Pinocchio. It's like a real boy.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh please,
Well,
it's
it's like Zone of Enders.
it's not going to be a good single player. Yeah, I
Another
beg for something.
overrated garbage ass game.
What?
know it
Zone
ain't
of
gonna be
Enders?
good.
Uh-oh.
Anything Kojima makes is not good. Let's be serious again.
Yeah, but Zone of Enders is good.
Some people was giving his game. Well, we'll get there. But as far as Titanfall go, I mean, I'm gonna get it. You know what I mean? Because this fun. Titanfall could be fun for 3-4 matches
There's going to be a beta, of course.
at a time. Anyway.
Customization,
Oh, a beta, good.
new pilot abilities. Should be cool. Hopefully new, a lot more guns because that's what it was lacking. Primary guns and all that. So
Well, the game did evolve, just not visually.
yeah. So hopefully Titanfall 2 is good. Coming out the end of this year.
I mean, but they, you know what them, they good at making games with no recoil. Like they guns don't have. You seen the part where dude was in the air? It looked like he literally like got stuck in the air and was aiming, and it was like so accurate. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, where is the fucking recoil at?
Yeah,
I wonder if
that's not
that
their
game will
style.
have cross-platform between PC and Xbox.
No, they're not doing it.
Yeah, that's just their style. It seems like guns with no recoil. So Battlefield 1 looked great.
Battlefield 1.
Increased. They're finally bringing back real destruction to this game and dynamic weather effects that affects gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the water on the guns and shit, that looked
So
really
it's
good.
not going to affect like bullet drop and stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still going to be bullet drop.
It's one of the guys I work with. He's a sniper. He's trying to explain it to me, like how weather affects. I'm like, that's just way too complicated.
Yeah.
I'm after that piece of shit Hardline and that mediocre 4 game. I'm looking forward to this.
I can't believe people are actually trying to hype up Hardline. I'm like, stop.
Yo, you got to play Battlefield 1, right?
Yeah, I got to play it a little bit.
How was it?
It was good. It felt good. It felt like
What did you play it on?
it was PCs. They didn't have it running on any consoles.
And this is why E3 always gets won by PC, because nothing is running on any actual real console hardware.
Like some of the Xbox games like on the show floor, those are definitely running on like Recore, that was running on PC. Dead Rising 4.
They already said that a lot of games were running on PC, and they said that Microsoft had little signs letting you know like this is actually on the PC. But they always say it's running on a PC that's equivalent to the specs of an Xbox One. But then the fucking GPU be a 980. Or
I
some
don't
shit.
know. No. The Battlefield. Oh, I should have took a picture of the specs. They had the specs on the side of the screen. I think they were AMD cards. They were high end. Like I don't know why they were running on AMD, but they were high end AMD cards. For Battlefield 1. For like the Xbox games, I don't know the specs of those. So yeah, Battlefield 1. I'm looking
Is
forward
somebody
to it.
playing with a transformer in the background?
It's all like on Bond.
The fuck?
Transform.
What?
Playing with some Legos in the background? Fuck
Yeah,
is going on?
he building a goddamn log cabin and shit.
Mass Effect Andromeda. Anybody care about that? I don't.
I do.
Nah.
You can tell me about that.
I don't, man.
How
I mean,
you-
they ain't show shit. They ain't show nothing.
They showed like 30 seconds of footage.
Like, how about you
Play
watch it?
RPGs.
Like E3 is so irrelevant, but there's games that there's going to be at least a few games you
can
care about.
tell
Just
me, or
watch it.
I can read about it. I don't need to sit around
All right,
and
they
waste
show-
3 hours of my day.
They showed the
Come on,
nigga driving a
reading words
dune buggy
is
and it
not
went
gonna
off.
tell you
There
what
you
you
go.
need to see about the game. You really be acting like watching E3 is gonna like make you lose
It's
cool
like
points.
3 hours.
All right, so
Like,
you
all
didn't watch
these
none of the
conferences.
you didn't watch none of the
The only
trailers.
thing I watched was the Zelda trailer, and that shit looked garbage.
So why didn't you go watch trailers of games you
Uh-oh.
actually care about?
Because people were telling me they didn't show anything but a 30-second clip of it. I'm thinking BG has hands-on with gameplay.
Hey, Smooth, what up?
No, it wasn't on the show floor. That game is way too early. There was nothing.
I thought
They didn't even have a
played it.
trailer.
That's why I was
actually.
asking you to tell me about it.
Nah,
They only showed like 30 seconds of it. It wasn't
Yeah.
nothing though.
there was nothing like they had on the show floor or anything like that for Andromeda. I
Like
think
a
it's way
damn
early.
diary.
Yeah, especially usually when they release videos of like them making the game, that game is like still early. It was like a developer diary.
Hey,
When they do those, the game historically.
You remember that game EA showed? I think it was like 2 years ago, and it was made by Criterion. They never showed that game again. This is gonna be like driving in boats and airplanes and shit. Y'all remember that?
I don't remember.
I do have one thing I want to say about E3 though, because I heard this comment. Why is Phil Spencer talking about Sony shows games that are coming out mad late when Recore, Scalebound, Quantum Break, and all these other games
Halo
are delayed?
Well,
for God
the
knows
thing is,
how much as well.
apparently people were twisting Phil Spencer. He never said Sony specifically. But the headlines people were making was like, he was saying he doesn't think, companies should announce games that aren't really coming out anytime soon. And then you saw a whole bunch of headlines saying Phil Spencer criticizes Sony. It was like, what? Like that, it was so much clickbait going on. Like they didn't highlight any other company. They was just like Phil Spencer, criticizes Sony.
I mean, but at the same time, they showed every game this year that they showed last year, and they had new IPs. So. And
that's the whole thing about. It was like a whole bunch of stupidity of people making up new excuses for, as like it was like a new Xbot defense to like downplay Sony's conference. And I'm like, since when all of you complained about release dates before this?
No, you know what's crazy? No, you know what's crazy though? It said in development. People like, when are games in development? It's like, bro, every game that ain't been released yet is in development. Like, don't be stupid.
It's crazy because I'm like, yo, I told everybody that everybody else complained about the release dates. Do you realize all of the games that Microsoft showed the majority of the games that Microsoft showed last year are not out? So what's complaining about release dates?
Every game they announced last year is not out, and the same thing with PlayStation. So it's nothing. It's no different.
It's not every game. Like the first
every game they announced.
Every game that was like first revealed at E3 last year, I would say about 80% of them are not out yet. Scalebound not out. Cuphead not out. Halo Wars was shown last year, or talked about last year, I think. Not out. Recore not out. I'm like, so what are y'all talking about? All of these games are not out yet.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like,
people has always been about games that are coming out usually within at least the next 2 years. So what do y'all like? I don't know what people are expecting.
That's particularly why the main reason I don't care for it. You watch something to get to what? To know that it's coming 2 years later?
They want people to put a phantom release date on these fucking games, and then they're not gonna be able to hit the target. Then they're gonna have to delay the game. Then you go, oh, delay Station 4. It's gonna be the same shit, bro. Like, cut it out.
Like, it's retarded. Like you rather get a release date and it be probably delayed.
Yeah, a fake release date. That's what they want.
Rather than get in development, I don't know what y'all want.
I feel like nowadays, given a release date, most of the time now it's done when it's done. These developers have learned that you can't give a release date because then you break it and then people get mad, and you know how it is.
Release dates is nothing. The only thing they make release dates for, I keep telling people, it's for their financial reports, it's for their investors, and it's for the team to have a goal set. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to hit that goal. But that's all it's for, to see how their financials going to end up. And people don't realize that.
Right.
The only games that really need a release date are like annual games, like sport games and stuff.
Yeah.
FIFA, Madden.
Nah. Fuck that. The fuck boy is here.
Let's finish the quick conference.
Let's
finish. Let me finish this one conference. We're almost done. EA didn't have that many games. Like,
you already called the police.
They to collect that money.
Only had 3 more games.
All right, go ahead, BJ. Finish your conference.
EA only had 3 more games. Okay, FIFA, Madden. The only thing different this year is FIFA is now going to have a story mode. The story mode won't be on 360 and PS3 because apparently they're still making FIFA for last gen for some reason.
They'll be making FIFA for PSP still, man.
Yeah, that shit's sell. I mean, it shouldn't be on last gen. If you want to play the story, get a new console. Simple as that.
So FIFA has a new story mode. That's the only thing different for that. They didn't really show off Madden all too much because they weren't adding that much, honestly. And they always take away stuff every year from Madden and add new stuff.
Then re-added 3 years later. Yeah.
And also they've created EA's created a Jack Move division for new indie games that they're supporting. Latest one is called Fee. Looks cool. Looks like a dark version of Unravel or Journey or those type of games.
That shit looks like the game Feast on PC. I don't know if anybody's ever played that. That's an indie.
Mm-hmm. I haven't. And lastly, they're making like I think 3 new Star Wars games.
No, they've got 7 in development, I think.
7. Well, they
And
talked
Some
about
of them are mobile games.
They showed 3.5 seconds of actual gameplay in that.
Yeah.
10-minute
one was a mobile game. One is made by Visceral. One is made by EA. What's Jade Raymond's? What's hers? One's made by Jade Raymond's division, and also Respawn. So that's like technically like 4 Star Wars games.
Yeah, they got a couple.
Yeah, they're making a lot of them. And yeah, so that was that's EA's whole press conference. So overall, what do y'all think about theirs?
Trash.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking trash.
Trash.
Garbage.
Trash.
Not one thing interesting.
I thought it was. I mean, the only thing I was interested in was we had Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, and I am interested in the new Star Wars games, but we didn't see anything of it. So I thought it was decent. Like, I don't care about FIFA, but it looked okay. It wasn't as bad. What was last year? I think this year's was better than. Yeah, this year's was definitely better than last year because they had that talk show.
Oh man, I fell asleep last year.
They need to bring back Star Killer games. I forgot the Star Wars games he was in.
So
Force,
I thought EA,
Force Unleashed.
Yeah. All right, so
Get
that's
your gavel,
EA's.
BG.
Yeah, so that's EA's press conference. All right, so let's take care of this. All right, Kids Move and Art 8. So let's recap. So the bet was that if Gears was Gears multiplayer, right?
The online, yeah.
The online was going to be 1080p, 60 frames per second, native.
Lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Trey made a video. I got to get at him after this podcast.
Rob Ferguson came out and said it's dynamic. Now, I guess y'all can explain what happened after that, because I heard like, oh, I was gonna pay you, you didn't wait, I was about to pay you, then you started insulting me. Y'all explain what happened. Smooth, you want to go first? You want to give your account of this story and weapon?
Nah, he ain't going first. You can shut
all right.
Go. I'm going first.
Explain what happened.
Listen, y'all already know what the bet was. The bet was for native 1080p, 60 frames per second, and the multiplayer. Rod Ferguson came out during E3 and said that the resolution will be dynamic for single player and multiplayer. This is confirmed by the head of the coalition, right? So I sent that information to Kid Smooth. Right after he got the information, the damage control started. You know what I mean? He started denying it, telling me to get the fuck out of here, and all of this bullshit. The tweets are still there. So I'm like, yo, I'm going back and forth with him. I'm like, yo, you lost, dog. Like, you lost. Now, mind you, when I first came to him with the information, it was respectable. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I just started snapping on him. He started damage controlling, and the more that he damage controlled and said he wasn't paying me, the more I started to get mad about the shit, because it's like, yo, what are you talking about? Here's the info. So finally, at the end of that day, this was Tuesday, he was like, all right, man, give me your PayPal information. All right, cool. Sent him my PayPal information, and he was like, cool. We left it at that. This is Tuesday, the 14th. The 15th goes by. The 16th goes by. Now, on Thursday night, he made a comment about the Cavaliers being up by 20 against the Golden State Warriors. And I was like, well, damn, wouldn't it be funny if they was up by 50? And then he hit me back, you really need that money? Some shit like that. Yes, I really need that money. Fuck you talking about. So then we got back into it again. He started damage controlling again, and then he started saying little fly shit like, I pay people when I want to, and all this crazy shit. So I was like, all right, I'm going to make a video about this shit. You getting exposed or whatever like that. So after that, the next day, I was like, yo, I'm about to put this video up about Kid Smooth. About this whole betting shit. Same thing I did when Black Baron lost and didn't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? So when I said that, his response was, you dumb, ignorant piece of shit. I'm not paying you shit, or something like that. I can go get the tweets for the exact things he said, but something like, you ignorant piece of shit. I'm not paying you shit. Told you to be patient. Now you ain't getting nothing. whatever like that. So then I was like, eat a dick. So then he was like, I'm sure you can teach me how to do that or some shit like that, which was gay in itself. And then I was like, well, I'm sure your son can teach you how to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, that's when, you know, now the whole thing switched to now let's focus on, oh, you say something about my kids and all of that. At the end of the day, you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. You say what you want, I'm going to say what I want. And that's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's pretty much the only thing I said about the whole kid thing. Some people think that I got going in on his kids. That's pretty much all I said. He told me I could teach him how to suck dick, and I told him, well, maybe your son can teach you that. You dig? So, you know, and we went back and forth, you know, from that, and then he made his video eating pizza, trying to taunt me. You know what I mean? More bullshit trying to taunt me, talking all this fly shit, and then I made my videos, and at the end of the day, I'm still not paid. So now the whole thing has switched to this whole, oh, you said something about my kids shit, when before that, you was never going to pay me to begin with. You dig? He talking about something. And listen, every time I tweet something, it's always, I was just about to send the money. I was right at the button. I was about to click send. And then his tweet came up. Like, get the fuck out of here. It was days later, I still ain't get my money. You know what I'm saying? And he told me along the way, I ain't paying you shit. Or if I do, it'll be when I want to. Because, you know, he was feeling like I was extorting him.
So between the time you sent him the tweet, what Rob Ferguson said, like 4 days had passed?
Nah, I sent him the tweet on the 14th. I said something. I made a joke about it on the 16th at night, Thursday night. The joke was, damn, wouldn't it be crazy if they go up by 50? You know what I'm saying? That was the joke that I sent the Kid Smooth, and then that's when he was like, yo, you need it. And then I was like, yeah, and we went back and forth from there. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, it's the 18th. I still ain't been paid.
You know, when you're late on your payments, it goes on your credit report.
All right, so, Smooth, you there?
Yeah, but my reception's going in and out. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
We hear you, pussy. We can hear you clearly.
Relax, bro, relax. Hold on, fam. Hold on.
Speak his piece first.
Hold on. Smooth, you heard everything Hard 8 said, right?
Yeah, I heard most of it. Pretty much same shit he's been saying in his videos. Not much.
Do you want to give your account of what happened?
Yeah, pretty much most of it, what he said was almost spot on. He had the issue I had with him is my only issue, and I guess everybody somehow seemed to forgot, was when it was initially thought that I won, like before the second confirmation came, when we was like, oh, Kid Smooth won the bet. Like, there was no intentions of paying me now. I had to wait till October or Digital Foundry, some shit like that. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So when Hard 8 came to me, I didn't expect him to be like, oh, I want my money now. And I'm like, shit, I just like, you know what I mean? I didn't pay Jack Move like right away. Like, I mean, and he didn't go off like that. So what I did was that night when the argument started happening, I told him, yo, on Twitter, I think I gotta look for the tweet, but I was like, hey, if you keep on talking, the longer I'm gonna take to pay you. I was like, 'cause he kept going at me on Twitter on some dumb shit. I was like, you keep doing that. I was like, I ain't gonna pay you. Then at one point I said, at this rate, you're looking like February right now. And it was true. I did reach out to him and ask for his PayPal account so I can have it. Because the thing is, the reason why I didn't give him his money right away is because the account, my PayPal account, is still connected to my old banking account, and it's connected to my savings bank account, and I have to do up multiple transfers before I can actually get it. I'm like, well, let me give that shit time to transfer over, and then I'll just pay him. And then when the money finally transferred was the day he was prepping his video. Now, when he's
you never disclosed none of this fucking information.
No, it wasn't, because it wasn't my job to disclose.
You keep bringing up Jack Move. You ain't tell Jack Move you wasn't paying him, pussy. You told me you wasn't paying me. How the fuck you keep trying to confuse me with Jack Move?
You
never told me you was gonna.
The only time I told you I wasn't paying you is when you started talking that off the wall shit.
The minute I fucking sent you the first tweet, you said you wasn't paying.
And back for 1 second, Jack Move. How long did it take Smooth to pay you?
I had to go look. I'll tell you. Hold on.
Was it more than
a week?
It might have been. I'll go look right quick.
All right, so
It was well more than a week. I remember.
Listen, the first tweet I sent him, I didn't even say pay me my money. I said, you lost. Look at this shit. That's all I said. He went into, I ain't lose. Fuck out of here. I ain't paying you. How did I lose? How did I lose? And that's how we started arguing. Look at my first tweet. I did not say you lost, pay me now. I said, damn, kid, you lost. You got to pay up. You lost.
It took 11 days.
11 days.
Yeah.
You know what happens after the 11th day? Or after the 10th day we don't pay bills move?
Yo, the thing is,
I know what happens in real life.
You get assessed late charges.
Okay, is there a contract somewhere?
When you make a bet, there technically is. It's an oral agreement.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
If you don't got anything tangible for me to physically hold with a signature on there, no.
Look, that's besides the point.
Smooth what an oral agreement is?
All right, so that's.
I know what an oral agreement is, but an oral agreement is not as valid as a contractual agreement, a paper agreement, a written agreement.
An oral agreement is still binding, man.
It's only as binding as those. At the end of the day, this is what happened.
Bankrolled people in poker.
Let's move. Finish. Let us finish.
So what happened was after he said he was prepping his video, and I was like,
no. What about before all that?
Let him finish. Wait, let him finish.
Before all that, when I asked you for your PayPal account.
Before all that, listen, man.
Look, why are we even talking about this?
Because we need
money and move on.
Look.
Ain't nothing to fucking talk about,
Smooth, just finish.
So, pretty much what happened was when he said he was preparing his video, I'm like, this was already after I told you if you keep doing it, I'm not gonna send you anything. And so I was like, at that point, I was like, then fuck you then. I did say, I was like, you ignorant piece of shit, fuck you, you're not getting shit now. And then he went on with his, the homo thing, eat a dick. I told him, teach me how, you got experience in doing that. And he is keeping it about, instead of keeping it about me, he was like, tell your son to her, I can show you or some shit like that. And now, mind you, this ain't Hard 8's first time trying to take a dig at my kids. We had this discussion when that whole X-Fact thing came up, and we were sitting there arguing amongst each other, but somehow he lost his fucking temper, and somehow managed to put my kid in it. I let that one slide. I didn't say anything about it. And the person I was like, this nigga's just mad. Yep. You know what I'm talking about.
I step to the pity party. I don't give a fuck about all that. Nigga, you disrespectful, I'm fucking disrespectful.
He lost his cool again. Nigga, he can't handle it. And he was like, you know what? I can't get to this nigga. I'm going to say something that's the only thing that can only bother him. So he went at the kids again. So I was like, all right, fuck you. You know what I mean? And then he decided, after our back and forth, he decided to finish off with, fuck me and my kids. I'm like, nigga, why can't it just be fuck me? Why can't it just, that's where shit went left.
All right, so let's get to a solution now. So Hard 8 wants his money. What do you want from Hard 8? Do you want some type of apology?
What do you mean? What do you want from Hard 8? No, all that nigga shit.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
I want an apology.
You ain't getting shit till I get my money.
All right,
nigga, I'll find a way to dynamically get you $50. Shit, dynamically.
All right, hold on. If Hard 8, if he sends
internet niggas is clowns, man. I swear to God, these niggas is clowns.
If he
for the internet.
$50, will you give him an apology for what you said about his kids? This could be real easy. You can get your money. Will you give him an apology? Bruh.
Yo, man, I'm done talking about this shit. Man.
Oh, man. All right.
Is it that hard? Is it that hard? I mean,
I'm not apologizing to this pussy, dog, because we should have never even been there. You should have just paid me, man. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like, yo, why you get so mad? Here's the thing.
You're a pussy, dog.
Let me interject here.
You behind this fucking keyboard. You're a pussy, dog.
I'm not hiding behind the keyboard, bro.
Like, nut ass, dog. I will fucking stomp you on the wine.
Relax.
You're a pussy, dog.
I got gotta be honest though.
You these internet niggas.
If I'm in this situation and I win, you know, first of all, whenever I win anything, I'm rubbing your face again.
Oh my god.
That's just me.
Niggas is pussy, dog.
All right, so Smooth.
Niggas always acting tough on this internet shit, man.
Smooth, are you willing to just pay him $50 and squash this and end it?
No. He went to, like I said, I would have honestly, even though I didn't tell him because I feel like it was in my right to tell him. I don't had no. Everybody think money is a problem. Money's not a problem of paying $50. That's not a big deal. But now I feel like I would be being bitched after how
You
shit
are a
went
bitch.
for
You
me to
lost
just
the
turn
bet.
around. Shut
Hey, we
the
got
fuck
the
up.
other news right now.
Fuck out of here. Like,
I would talk shit on your kids too, to be honest. If you didn't pay me. I'd be
oh,
dead serious.
bro, that's because you ain't shit.
Yep.
That's why you ain't
That's
shit.
why you're living alone and your wife left.
Yo.
Hey, you put now, Bond, I'm closer to you. I will see you. Bond. I will fuck you up, nigga. I will fuck you up.
Yo, Bond,
See
relax.
how
Get
easy
your
it
tall,
is.
slinky ass out the house. I will
See
fuck
how
you up.
easy it is for me to push
I will
buttons
fuck
now?
you up.
Yo,
Think I'm playing with you, Bond?
So
I will
easy
blow
for me to
both your
push
fucking
buttons.
knees out. I will blow both your fucking knees out. Replace both them shit.
Yo,
Don't fuck with me, Bond. You ain't far. I will get your ass. I will get you, nigga.
Just like your wife got you in court, right?
Oh my, what the fuck?
Hey, Bond, that's it. Where you at, nigga? I'm coming for you, bitch. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your ass, nigga.
Move, hold on.
I'm coming for you, nigga.
Hold
I'm coming
on.
for you. You about to die tonight, nigga.
Oh, I'm about to die tonight.
God damn.
Yo, hold on. I had to mute two of them. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Let me. I had to mute two of them. Hold on. I had to say something. Look, y'all already brought up people's like family outside of the podcast. Don't bring up nobody else's family inside of it because we're trying to get to a solution. All right, let's leave the families out of it from here on forward. Can we do that? Cool. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about each other. Let's leave the families out of it after this.
Yo,
Kids, if you can,
as far as my situation, we wouldn't even be here if I would have just got paid, dog. I'm not apologizing when he the one that started this shit. If you look at my initial tweet, I said, you owe me $50. I knew it, laughing my ass off. That's all I said. He went on to the whole damage control, arguing, get the fuck out of here, I ain't paying you shit. Why do I have to apologize? Like, come on, man. That shit
man,
crazy.
because on some real shit, it's not cool. It's not cool for us to be like, you know, like it should be going down like this. Like his move about to threaten this nigga and Bond. Like
He already did threaten me to kill me.
But I'm saying like it shit don't gotta go all the way to families on here. It don't gotta be all that. Like people
this
are like,
shit ain't have to be nothing. He could have just paid. He lost. Like, why are we even having this
I
conversation?
get that. Look, I agree. He owes you money.
Everything else is irrelevant, man. Just pay me my money and move on, dog. You lost.
Listen, I get he owes you. I agree he should pay you, right? I just think also like the whole family thing should be left out of this, and we shouldn't be going like I understand we go at each other about games, but it should be kept at games, and it shouldn't go past anything, you know, past that or anything like that. That's my point. We don't gotta be like that on here. It's like mad unnecessary, man. Like
he should be banned till he pay.
we don't gotta be fighting amongst each other like that. Like shit don't gotta be like that.
Shit.
He should be banned till he pay, dog. He the only one in the wrong here. Fuck everything else that happened afterwards. What about you not paying? The thing is, he said he had all this shit going on. The money had to get transferred. He never said none of that. He went immediately into damage control. Nothing was, all right, hold up, I got to wait till my bank and all this. None of that was said. It was straight, yo, I ain't paying you. And he started to explain why or his reasons. Does it hit 1080p at any time? He just went into a whole bunch of bullshit that should have never even fucking happened. It should have been like, damn, you right, I lost. Pay up, and that's it. Move on. Like,
Question, Heartache. Question. I have a question for you. Question for you. Not saying this is hypothetical. I don't really care about. But I'm just saying, if I would have won, were you going to pay me when I won, or were you going to pay me after Digital Foundry?
yo, if we had the same information we got now, I would have paid you. Period. I've been said I was gonna pay you. I never had a problem with paying you. I don't care if I lose a bet. It's cool. This shit is for fun. We having fun. We making bets. I don't care if I lose. If I lose, I'm gonna pay you. What the fuck?
Yo.
Yeah, but you haven't. But when? Because you said October.
If we had this, no. The reason when we initially had this discussion. Rod Ferguson was confirming that for the beta. This is now being confirmed for the full game. So I can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? I would just have to pay you, and then if something changed in October, then we would handle it then. But if I lost the bet, I would pay you. Period. Listen, my word is all I got, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fucking fuck that up for nobody, dog. That's why I can't nobody run around here call me no liar, no fraud, or nothing. And I take pride in that. So if I owe somebody and I gotta pay them, I'm gonna pay them. Because I'm not gonna give nobody the opportunity to be able to call me a fraud legitimately. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, niggas can say what they want, but they don't have no facts behind that. And I ain't giving niggas nothing to have no
Here's how I see this.
I'm about to DM you my address, okay?
Yo, Bond, let that go. Look. Here's how I see this. Look, Smooth should have paid him. I completely agree, and I agree that you can't like really put a limit on how somebody reacts to what you say. Like if someone insults you, people can't say, "Oh, you can't insult that part of me." I agree, but at the same time, we should all like have that type of understanding to not like bring anybody kids in it. Like so his kids shouldn't have been brought in it. You can't.
A lot of shit shouldn't have happened. You know
yeah, I understand it.
None of that shit should have happened.
Kid Smooth's part, like you can't really control somebody's reaction either. So all I'm saying is, like Smooth, you should just pay this man and let this shit die.
Yo,
like,
I don't want to have to say nothing about this man kids and shit like that, dog. But he left me no choice. You feel me? That's how I feel. He left me no choice. I can't get to him. We're not in the same state. So he left me no motherfucking choice with the disrespect that he was spewing. You dig what I'm saying? Telling me he not paying me and all this other fly shit he was saying. I had no motherfucking choice. I don't want to talk about that man kids. I don't know that man kids or nothing like that.
Listen, I didn't bring y'all.
All that shit could have been avoided if I would have just got paid. He lost. That was it.
And one thing I want to say, like, I didn't bring y'all on here for like, for y'all to like entertain these people in this type of way, because all these people in here like laughing and shit. Like, I don't think it's that funny. I actually want to see y'all solve this and this shit die. Like, all y'all in the comment section should want the same thing. Y'all shouldn't want this to go on. This should want to be squashed right now.
Hey, Pooski, you lucky you're an admin, you fucking faggot. Shut your nut ass up. Niggas always talking shit. Y'all thank God for the internet for you fucking cowards.
Oh, 1,000 views.
Quiet as shit. Niggas quiet as shit.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like this is sad. Like I'm looking at this comment section. This shit is sad. We've had 44 episodes, and this is what it takes to hit 1,000 views.
Yeah, a lot of activity.
It's the episode
at one time.
It's the fucking crop side. What you expect?
I don't know if it's for the maybe we've hit like 100, like 800 at one time, and it could be because of it's after E3, but it's probably more because
we know why everybody.
Yeah, it's probably more because y'all are arguing, and that's fucking sad. That's what it takes for y'all to come on here 1,000 at one time. Y'all should be fucking ashamed of yourselves.
That's the community.
That's fucking sad.
That's the community we in.
That's
like y'all ready immediately to drop everything y'all fucking doing. Y'all probably at work and shit, tuning into this shit and all that. Probably fucking drop y'all babies, 2-year-old kids right out y'all hands to listen to this shit.
Don't talk about people's kids.
To support some argument. To support some argument, but when it comes to like actually talking about games, y'all niggas be absent. So I don't know what's up with that. But look, all this can be put right behind us, like real talk. It can be put right behind us.
There's still a lot to talk about.
Kid, can you just pay this man and like let all the shit he said be buried? Hardy, can you agree not to say anything about this man kids in the future at least?
No, listen, I don't do shit like this unless niggas say shit to me. That's the thing. Mind you, this shit all started because of him. I did not snap on this man. I gave y'all the first tweet I sent him. It was the friendliest shit you can say. All I said was, you owe me $50. I knew it, laughing my ass off. That was all I said. And then he went into his whole antics, and that's how we got here. That's all I said. I didn't say pay me now or anything. All I said was what I just said.
I don't understand how you or anybody, and especially your followers, I don't understand how it's rational that, you know what, he owes me money, I can't find a way to disrespect him as a man, so I'm going to disrespect his kids. What kind of fucking shit is that? What kind of fuck shit is that? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I think about it, and I'm like, hey, let me just send this dude his money. But every time I do, I think about that shit. I'm like, wait a minute, these niggas are sitting down and rationalizing that this shit is cool. It's the principle. Yeah, honor. Nigga, fuck that. Like,
No,
you know what I mean?
it
I
wasn't
don't
cool.
mind
It wasn't cool what you
So,
did.
look, hold on.
What you think what you did was okay?
Yo, Black Bond, don't speak. Nigga, nobody want to hear your hungry, having ass voice.
Oh,
BG, mute this motherfucker.
Just ignore Bond.
Just mute this motherfucker, because if I hear him,
I told you, I'm DMing you my address.
Can you let them not right now, Bond, and let them do this
Let
right
the
now?
cry baby cry.
Just let him and Hardy
stand
do
this
this right now.
motherfucker.
Apparently you can.
Yo, Smooth, ignore Bond.
At the end of the day, what you did wasn't
Where,
cool.
yo?
Ignore Bond. This is about
Man, this motherfucker.
Yo,
Oh,
this is about
shit.
you and Hardy. Leave, forget about Bond.
Tell you what, we definitely getting a video tonight on this.
Forget about Bond. Forget about Bond.
Here we go.
You and Hardy. Look.
Funny, man.
Yo, Hardy, bruh. You can't, apologize at least after he send you your money about what you said to his kids? After he pays you.
Yo.
You can't do that, fam?
Listen, after you send me my money, I'll talk to him.
Yo, Smooth, can you send him his money? And he'll talk to you. He'll talk to you privately about what he said to your kids.
Like I said, I don't mind sending him shit. The shit's that's not gonna bother me. He'll get his fucking money. He will get his money. But that shit, at the end of the day, I just don't. I can't find it. This is how I know I'm too fucking human for this shit. It's like I can't sit in my heart and just sit there and do it and just sit there for the last 24 hours and watch dudes rationalize that, man, this was okay because of this. He says it's the principle. I'm like, damn, it's only $50, but it's the principle. I get it. My question is, nothing was ever presented to me that, once we win this bet, you pay me within the next 6 hours. I'm like, damn, I'm thinking I still got this, damn, I paid that niggas. I had that a time limit on my ass.
Nah, it wasn't no time limit, but you immediately went into saying that you wasn't paying me. You never said anything like, yo, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you. All right, you right. I lost. I'm gonna pay you. You never said that.
My question is, when I went to that, when I told you, dude, what's your PayPal email? That should have been flew to you I got you, and I got you soon. It shouldn't.
Okay.
I didn't say I wasn't. After I asked you for your thing, I didn't go on to keep on tagging you I ain't paying you.
Hold on. After the PayPal thing, I didn't say nothing else about it for 2 days. I made a joke about it. That was it.
But I didn't.
Hold on. I made a joke about it, and then you said, "Damn, you really needed that bad?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Yeah." And then you went into why you felt like you didn't win, you didn't lose.
No, I didn't say why I felt like I didn't lose. I was trying to explain. I felt like when it was originally thought, and you couldn't get over the fact I was saying when everybody thought oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. When everybody was saying, when everybody thought I won, it was like, man, but you weren't going to pay me until October. That was what I was trying to
But hold on, you never won.
Are you driving right now?
Listen, you never won because that was only for the beta. The beta. This is confirmed for the full game.
That's fine. That's fine. My only thing I was trying to get across was that I was under the impression that when whoever won, even when we thought, I'm using the word thought, I won, that nobody was paying me until October.
Nobody never thought you won, dog. We was
all right, look. So Smooth, you're saying you will pay him though?
Yeah, he's gonna get paid.
All right, and
after I get paid, we'll talk.
You will talk to him about what you said.
After I get paid, we'll talk.
All right, cool. It's settling. Kid Smooth will pay you. After that, y'all need to get in a one-on-one and talk. It's settled. Cool? Cool.
I'm cool. It's fine. It's cool.
There we go. That's what we came here for. It's settled. That man will pay you. Within the next what's today? Within the next what? Can you give a time frame on that, Smooth?
He can have If he needs it by PayPal, it's going to take like 2 days. If he has Bank of America, he can have it today.
Why don't you just Venmo? It'll take you 3 seconds.
Because my PayPal is jacked up between it's connected with my old account, and it won't connect to my Bank of America.
Just send him PayPal, though.
You don't gotta explain all that to us. Just you're gonna send him the money. That's all we needed to know. It's
just
settled.
Send him PayPal.
It's settled. It's done. Everything cool. All right. You can fuck Bond up outside the podcast. I don't care what happened.
I do low key want to see him.
I'm gonna DM you my address.
I don't care what happened to Bond.
Hey, Bond, if he come and fuck you up, bro, that shit gonna be hilarious. You know that, right? Bruh.
Oh man.
And with the people in the sometimes you can't pay attention to people in the comments that just move. They go and jump on any type of bandwagon to hype sign up to add fire to the flame. They gonna do that regardless, man. Because people do it with people. There's people that are gonna be on Heartache's side. There's people that's gonna be on your side. That's just trying to fuel the fire. They've been doing it all year.
That's pretty much. I mean, you can tell that when they agree with motherfuckers that they know are wrong, but then they still fucking
You
side.
definitely shouldn't be driving while in this kind of discussion. I'll tell you that much.
People side.
It's called
People like
blue
the fuel shit. People like the fuel shit. That's what it comes down to. That's why they just get blocked. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, and one thing I gotta tell you about people. Y'all in the comment section, I've been trying to figure out how to unblock people from Google Hangout for a long fucking time.
There's no reason to unblock.
I don't think you can do it.
I can't. So if you get blocked,
They
I don't
deserve
know
to be
how to
blocked.
block you. I've been trying to figure it out forever.
If they get blocked, they deserve to be blocked.
Because it doesn't go to the normal block list like on your YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm
separated.
And I've Googled for a long fucking time how to unblock someone from Google Hangouts. There is no solution out there. So
Hey,
if you
make
get
another
blocked,
account and be respectable.
so as of right now, and I've even asked other podcasters, they don't know. If you get blocked, you're gonna have to make another account if you want to comment. Because trust me, I've done a lot of work trying to figure this shit out. There is no unblock list.
Hey, stop being
I know.
disrespectful. You won't get blocked. Faggots.
That is a solution.
So just be careful what y'all say. So we can get back to E3 now, right?
The simplest problems have the simplest solutions.
Indeed.
This man, boy.
So we finished with EA. We can get back to E3 now that the Jerry Springer part of the show has finished.
We about to lose like fucking 400 viewers.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say something like
I just came here for this. I'm out.
Welcome.
That's why I came.
That is true.
I didn't make it a secret.
All right.
People can say whatever they want about me. I'm 100% honest.
All right. So we did EA. Let's do Ubisoft, shall we?
Yo, did you see that fucking downgrade on Wildlands?
Oh my, bruh.
That shit is
That joint like a 360 game, bro.
that shit look disrespectful.
That's the only one I didn't see. They downgraded another game.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Smooth, you got some background noise, Smooth.
I'll just turn him down real quick. He
That
probably
nigga loading up a gun?
here for Bob.
That nigga finna go clap, Bob.
Yo,
It's a wrap for Bob.
It's been nice working with you, dude.
He's about to turn Bob into
Nice
Joe
working
Smart.
with me.
Both his legs.
Oh my god.
Nah, but yeah, that Wildlands. It looked corny though. Like it looks corny to me.
Yeah, dude.
The
was the
graphics are
graphics.
terrible. The graphics are terrible.
Did they show For Honor again?
Yeah, they did. For one of them, good.
Look pretty bland as well.
I mean,
Was it
it looked better
downgraded
than.
since how it looked last year?
I don't think so.
I would say Wildlands has had the bigger downgrade.
Hey, just expect downgrades when it comes to Ubisoft.
But how do they? I don't understand, man. How do you have like so little integrity? You've been called out on this shit so many times.
Because they don't
At least they ain't lie to anybody, shit.
Yeah, they ain't lied to anybody this year.
But how do they have 29 studios and you come out with a game that look like that? That's unacceptable, bro.
I mean, when is it? They didn't have a release date for Wildlands yet, right?
Ain't it like February? No, I think come out like early next year though. I think.
Well, hopefully, this is like maybe an alpha or something, and that's why it looked like that. But it didn't look good. Like the animations look real janky.
So when it looked good, what the fuck was it in then? Like games are supposed to look better as the fucking development goes along, not look good in the beginning and then look worse as it goes along.
They actually make them and they downgrade to fit the console specs. The games pretty much do end up looking worse.
Man, that was a
From the
vertical.
initial target anyway.
Well, with Uncharted 4, it tended to look better in a lot of areas.
I don't know. That initial trailer looked a lot better than.
No, that was.
Well, that
come on,
initial
was-
trailer-
We knew that wasn't like. Was that even in-game gameplay? Like,
No,
They
that part not.
said, they said it was.
no. I mean, they said it was using the PlayStation 4, but we know that wasn't gonna happen, dog.
Mm.
But as far as what they showed when they show actual gameplay from the time of release, it actually looked a lot better in a lot of different areas.
And remember, Naughty Dog also said it was going to be 1080p, 60 frames per second.
No, they was targeting that.
They never confirmed that.
Hmm.
Come on, man. Looking the way it looked, we knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. Yo, I remember the part where a dude was going like 60 on that bike and jumped off and just landed on his feet.
Bruh.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the?
Hey, did you go to the Ubisoft conference?
Huh?
Go to the Ubisoft conference?
Yeah, we were in the second. They had a secondary room when the main conference was filled up, so we were there, and we walked out. That's how boring it was.
That was a
Oh,
goddamn
damn.
shame.
Yeah, a whole bunch of us was in there. Like I was with, Tick's podcast, Anchorman, and my whole crew. And we walked out. It was like, this is whack.
That's why I don't be feeling like E3 is worth it, man. I'm not gonna spend that type of money to be walking out of shit, dog.
But the rest of
I
the
would be
conferences,
pissed.
weren't bad though. Like it was Ubisoft, the only one we were like, nah, we got to get out of here.
They
This
should be
is
fucking ashamed of themselves.
this
They
is
really
dumb.
should. No, you know what it was?
I should tell her, dude. Anybody game with her? Like she just
No,
seems so
I mean,
phony to me.
She's claimed and like tried to prove to people that she actually does play games.
Oh, she tried to like prove it, like, yo, I'm really a gamer.
Yeah, she said it like very, pronounced.
I think she play games. She probably not good at them, but I think she play games.
Because people have
What's the
doubted
name
her
of
for a long time, but she, she's addressed it and says like, nah, she said she really gets down.
Oh,
Was a man with 20,000 games there?
I'm sure he was. But look, no.
What happened?
Just
But,
Dance 2017 announced. Yeah.
That's the first NX game, first third-party NX game announced.
What game was it?
Just Dance 2017.
Yay!
Oh, the first NX game announced is a Just Dance, man.
Yeah,
That's
the
crazy.
first third-party game, yeah.
That's crazy.
South Park Fractured Butthole. That's probably the best game they showed.
Oh, that was
Looks
very
I didn't even see that shit.
For real, bro? That
I
joint
didn't
looked
even see
nice.
that shit.
Yeah, that's the best game they showed easily.
I can't take your word for it, Jack. Move.
Bro, the game is good.
Nah, I can't take your word for
Trust
that.
me, bro. The game
When it comes to games, I can't take your word.
Trust me, the game is good.
But you played the first one, right, Hardy?
No, I never played the first one.
Oh,
It's really good.
Oh, if you buy that one, you get the first one. So there you go.
yeah.
It's coming to PC.
Yeah, it's on
yeah.
Got Harley back on that master race.
That's right.
Yo, you know what? I was looking at the old episode of, I think it was 31 and shit, and me and you almost made a bet, Bon.
You didn't make one bet, you
You
lost.
was like, I bet by
No,
the
we
fall.
did make that bet, but there was nothing bet on it. I just bet that you would.
You was like, I bet by the holiday season you back on PC, and I was like, nope, not happening. Shit was funny.
The Division Underground plus Survival.
Got it.
Trash.
Eagle Flight VR.
Hey, hey.
What that Assassin's Creed game at first?
Hold on, so you just play as a bird? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was-
Play as a bird and you score points. It looked like Eagle Flight Quidditch, that
No.
game they play in Harry Potter or some
Do you
shit.
remember when they first showed that game, how it looked and how it look now?
I do not
Oh, a
understand.
downgrade?
Bro, they changed it. It's looked like Assassin's Creed at first. Now that motherfucker look like goddamn. I don't even know what to compare it to. It looks
Flappy
crazy.
Bird.
Yeah, it
Yo,
looks like
how
some
the fuck-
Flappy Bird type shit.
Yo, how the fuck you downgrade a bird game? Like, what the fuck?
It's so
Well,
crazy.
they have to achieve at least 90 frames or you're gonna get sick. So that's probably why they probably couldn't do it.
Hold on, wasn't it a game there making a lot of people sick?
I don't know.
A Sony game or some shit? VR?
Probably was.
Well, we're gonna get to that. We'll name all the VR Sony games. Yeah, that Eagle Flight VR is crazy. Like the birds' heads didn't even like move.
The fuck?
Wow.
Like yeah, it was crazy.
VR is garbage. I hope VR fail.
You saw that Star Trek VR?
Nah,
Star
you
Trek
just talking
VR.
shit.
Fail.
You just talking shit. You know what
VR
you're
is
talking
doing what I needed to do, giving them more powerful consoles and systems.
Oh, yeah. And as long as they don't start as long as it don't take over.
It's just gonna be like 3D TVs, I think.
VR is not gonna sell well enough for it to take over.
It
So.
can have its little niche audience, but
It will when it hits consoles.
I don't think so.
If NX gets that shit too, no.
Not with shit like Eagle Flight and all this other
No, but the technology's still new. I mean, I have pretty much the entire library on Steam. I have like half of it, and it's all the same shit. More stuff will come out.
Star Wars: The Bridge. They couldn't be serious about that.
How did the Batman game look?
on VR.
They didn't show any
Yeah,
gameplay.
they just showed the trailer.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
no
about-
gameplay.
It's only
but,
an
but
hour.
hold on, Rocksteady's doing it though, right?
Yeah, it's only an
It
hour.
was. I believe it
Hold on,
was.
it's only an hour long.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to like look at crime. I just feel like you're gonna be doing like the detective mode type.
I
shit.
believe it was playable, or there was an extended trailer at E3. I have to ask somebody that.
Hold on, so if it was playable, you ain't get in line?
I wasn't interested in playing Batman VR. I wasn't interested in that.
What the fuck was you interested in, BJ?
Other games,
Walking
not
out of
Batman.
goddamn conferences, you're not
because for
taking
one thing-
advantage of all the games.
For one thing, it wasn't a Batman Arkham game, I believe.
But it's made by Rocksteady though.
Yeah, but I don't have no.
It's more like an experience.
Did you play God of War?
That's not playable. I played Horizon. God of War was just an extended.
Hold on, it was playable for the important people.
No, it wasn't playable for anybody.
Not one play for nobody.
It wasn't playable at all.
Oh, all right. I'm not feeling that shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God.
They changed the voice actor. I knew it. I knew it.
Hold on. Weapon wheel court time.
Uh-oh.
Ring it in.
Here we go.
Ring it in.
Hold on.
Heartache, come to the stand.
Let's finish Ubisoft first.
Oh, man.
Ubisoft, we got a few more, just like 3-4 more games. For Honor didn't look good. Honestly, Rise to me looked better than For Honor.
Damn.
Like even gameplay wise,
Probably look good though, man.
I was not feeling For Honor's like battle system. That shit looked so corny to me.
Is it like sluggish or something?
It's like
Yeah,
old
look-
school.
Looked sluggish. It just looked lame.
Hey,
It
when he
didn't
threw that
play
dude-
well.
When he threw that dude off that bridge, that part was funny as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree.
And
Reminds
there
me
was
of what
like
Pacino
each character, there's different characters from different time periods and clans and everything like that. And there's there's different forms in which they hold their weapons, but I don't know. It just seemed like a tic-tac-toe, just a battle of chance, you just pick the formation how you want to attack. It just seemed corny.
I didn't watch Ubisoft conference because I didn't want to be lied to, but I did check out Wildlands. I just real talk. I just can't trust Ubisoft, dog. I really can't. I don't take nothing they show. I don't take nothing they show serious. Nothing.
After that Wildlands, I think they can start to be trusted again because that shit.
Grow Up is a sequel to the platformer
Trash.
Grow Home.
Wait,
Trial.
you don't like that game, Jack?
Grow Home. I tried to play Grow
I told
Home.
you, this
surprised.
nigga chat move is weird,
surprised.
man.
I
He
couldn't
weird.
do it, bro. That shit was
Chat
whack.
is weird.
That shit was whack, bro.
That game was pretty good, for what it was, but I'm surprised you don't like it.
I didn't.
Hey, Jack is weird. I'm telling you.
Hey man, I didn't like it, man.
Trials of Blood Dragon revealed.
I bought that. It's trash.
I was gonna say it looked kind of cool.
Oh, it's out
Goddamn.
already. I didn't even know.
Oh, yeah, it came out same day.
We already saw Watch Dogs 2. The DLC is going to be on PS4 first.
Yay!
What y'all think about Watch Dogs 2?
Look alright.
Cool. I think it's going to be better than the
No,
first one.
they're gonna fuck it up still.
And they're making a Watch Dogs movie too. They announced that with Sony.
Hey, Jack, are you gonna go back and play the first one?
Fuck no, baby. No, I don't think I can do it, bro.
Why?
Nah, I might fuck with the
It's not a
second
bad
one.
game, dog. It's not.
Oh, you don't play the second Watch Dogs, but you won't
Because
play the
it's not connected. It's not connected. The only thing that's connected is Dead Sick.
You got 100 excuses, nigga. Hey, listen. Watch Dogs is not a bad game, dog. It's cool.
I don't know, man.
I didn't like it. Garbage.
For
I
one
think
for one playthrough, it's cool.
That driving gonna piss me off. I already know it. I don't know.
Can we get to the court on this voice actor thing?
And lastly, Steep, which seemed like it was like something that EA should have made.
Bruh.
That don't look trash.
I wish
Extreme
it-
winter sports game.
This is fucked up, but I was like, I hope this game got a Sonny Bono mode because I would rather die than play it.
No, they didn't even leave footprints in the snow. That shit garbage.
All right, so that's Ubisoft's conference. Overall, what did y'all think?
Trash.
From what it sounds like, trash.
It was no reason for that conference to be 2 hours. That was the longest conference at E3, and they showed like the least amount of content damn near. So trash.
I had it as my worst conference.
I ain't watched that shit. I ain't want to be
Worse
lying.
than Nintendo's?
They didn't have one.
Nintendo don't count, bro.
Well, they didn't have one. The Treehouse don't count.
Yeah, that shit don't count, bro.
That's like I don't know, man. That whole Treehouse shit just funny to me.
So, what did you want to talk about, Bond?
Heartache, come to the stand.
Here we go. Here we go.
So every time I talked about how I didn't like Batman Origins or like all these Batman things that don't have Kevin Conroy's voice, what did you tell me?
All right, listen. In my defense, it's more. The reason why I don't like the game is more than just the voice. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I used to have something to say about buying in love with a man's voice. So
in love with another grown ass man's voice.
There you go.
Those were the words.
I feel like nah, I can't.
I mean,
that
but
God of War, I need the original actor.
This has to be Kratos at least like 20 years after, so he's got to sound different.
No, but
I confirmed it wasn't him.
It just makes the characters just seem completely different when you're so used to one voice and it's somebody else.
This is the thing, though. I went back and listened to it. He sounds like the original actor when he's talking like normal tone, but when he screams, it don't sound like him at all.
No, listen, and also the gameplay, the combat look garbage, man. Like that game don't look that good, dog.
It looks like the God of Uncharted.
They fucked that game up, dog. That whole new direction, I ain't feeling.
I mean, the combat system, we might need to see a lot more than that, because that could be like in the very beginning of the game. It might be like way deeper than that.
I have other weapons and shit.
I mean, they should have showed off their best shit.
But I doubt that it's even far in development. I mean,
we know how Sony do. So.
I don't think that game might. I don't even think that game might come out next year.
Yeah,
I think that's early 2018, maybe.
The game director, he directed God of War 2 as well. He said that they basically scrapped everything from the series except for the, certain shit they couldn't take away, like, But yeah, he was like, they changed everything, and then if you wanted to add something that used to be in the old games, you had to like explain why or defend it. So a lot of people used to complain about the shit.
And also, like the execution move on that big ass creature was whack as shit. I thought we was about to see some old spectacular kill. He just hit him in the head with the axe.
And you know what the thing is? Like, I don't think he seemed to have the same type of powers, because, like, then the Blades of Chaos gave him the ability to do a lot of the shit he did.
But that came from the gods, though.
Yeah, but also that fucking axe, he can fucking use it like Thor hammer and shit.
It's got like an ice element to it, right?
Yeah, he gonna get power from the other gods. That one enemy he fought, that was a regular enemy too. That big ass troll.
Yeah, I know that, but the kill for it was big as shit. I thought it was gonna be some spectacular, like they was about to show off a new, some new graphics with the gore and all that shit. Man, we ain't see shit. All thing we seen is when his head hit the ground and his jaw and shit like shaked.
We'll see. I still think that's going to come out 2018, and by the time it comes out, it's going to be like we're going to see a lot more from
Hold
it.
on, so y'all all cool with that change? Like y'all all cool with that shit?
I was cautious.
I gotta see more.
I like from what I seen.
I gotta see more
with it.
It's a Sony game. We already know, Jack. I'm talking to the normal people.
Oh, okay. You talking to the
It's normal.
Talking to the normal people, nigga.
I could have done without the change of the camera angle. I definitely could have done without that. But everything else, I'm not too caught up on that.
I mean, how spectacular is it going to be like the original games with that camera angle?
I think they're going to try to make it more like a Bloodborne type
like with
game,
the crazy combos and all that shit. How is that going to work with that camera angle?
I definitely think they changed that on purpose, because they're like, okay, we're at God of War 4 now. We're like 5-6 games in. Are we going to keep this exactly the same?
I feel that. I understand that. And I thought I was ready for change when me and Jack Moo was talking about this shit before they showed it. But then after it happened, I was like, oh,
you were hurt.
Man, I don't know.
We like complete opposite now, because I was like,
they changed that man. They changed that man's voice too. I knew as soon as you tweeted that, I'm like, you ain't gonna hear the end of this one.
Well,
yeah, that was crazy.
Well, since we're already talking about God of War, we might.
Wait, why did they change his voice? Was there any particular reason?
There's no reason.
Probably because he's old.
But that's what a voice actor is. So you telling me the original guy
is still doing?
No, you know what I think it is.
He couldn't adjust. You know what I'm saying?
I think they felt. I don't know. They ain't never said this. I think they felt that the original voice actor, T.C. Carson. I think they probably didn't think that he could display different like ranges with his voice, like his other dude.
Did they try at least?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Like they got rid of David Hayter, which I thought for no good reason.
I mean, they've been working with T.C. Carson for a long time, so I guess they would know. I don't know.
Yeah, they probably like because the new Kratos he has
or maybe he didn't want to do the shit. Maybe
that might be true too.
Since Bond didn't see, I'll open up an image. Since he's too cool to watch E3.
Hold on, you didn't watch God of War joint at all?
Oh no, I watched God of War.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you did. So you did see him when? Oh, okay.
My friend was watching it on YouTube. I watched it. It looked like the last of Uncharted. Or it's the last of War.
And then is the kid gonna be tagging along the whole time? Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, they said something about that too. Like if you fight like 6 enemies or something, like you could tell him like, oh, go fight like 2 of the enemies or some shit like that.
All right, so hold on. So he's gonna have the kid as a companion the whole game?
Probably.
That's what they were saying.
Oh, come on.
But I think they said it's not gonna be like bad, like
this Last of Us shit.
What they're trying to do, like real hard, is humanize Kratos, because we've seen him like just be unattached and like a monster for like 5 games. Now they're trying to like show a different side of him. It might help for the story. I think it might take away from the gameplay, but it might help for the story.
I can't do the kid alongside the whole time, man. I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
I think it's gonna be good because, bro, Cory Barlog, bro. First of all, he directed the best God of War game, which was number 2. So I have full faith that he knows what he's doing.
You said that like that was a fact, nigga. No, the best game was 3.
Fuck no. We gotta talk about this.
3.
God of War 2 was amazing.
The developer, I forgot who exactly it was, but they said there's like a lot of Easter eggs in that trailer that people didn't find yet. So.
Oh yeah, and about Kratos, a lot of people, I thought 2 was an alternate universe. That is the exact same Kratos in the exact same universe. The only thing that happened was after he ruined Greece, he moved to Scandinavia. So like they say, like different parts where like it's Egyptian mythology, so it would be going on in Africa at the same time. So it's the same universe.
So
yeah. I mean, he still got the scar on his fucking stomach and all.
Yeah.
Which I didn't notice the first time through, but yeah, it still got.
Yeah. So that was God of War. They hyped it up. The intro was so hyped because they had a live orchestra. I don't know if they showed that on the stream.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they showed it. BG, we saw everything you saw, nigga.
Okay,
You wasn't there, then you missed it. No, nigga, we saw it.
I just didn't know if y'all saw the live orchestra.
Nigga, we saw it, nigga.
It's crazy. It was crazy because the dude, like, we were in the second row, and one of the dudes in the first row, he got up, he looked at the sheet music like, this nigga was snooping before the shit even started, and he saw like all the shit that they were gonna show just by looking at the sheet music, because it gave cues and everything like that when they were supposed to play what. So we like knew it was some of the stuff that was coming before. It was crazy.
Hey, when the trailer first started, I thought it was Horizon.
I did to everybody.
I thought it was God of War right away.
You knew it was God of War right away.
I fucking knew it.
The only thing that
because of the music.
The music sounds like God of War, but
you go with the music. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Only God of War has, I forgot what they call it. What is it? That type of music where it's like singing. Type thing. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, only God of War has that. Then they showed us the gameplay a little bit later.
Hold on, are we on Sony? Or are we on Sony conference?
Yeah, we on Sony.
Oh, here come the slobbering. They murdered it.
Hey, they did, bro. Hey,
so, hold on, Jack. How'd you feel about Microsoft conference?
I thought it was good.
Oh, wow. Are you getting an Xbox?
Fuck no.
Well, it wasn't good enough. And you're not getting hold on, time out.
What do you want, man?
Time out.
What do you want?
Jack Move are not getting a PC, so why are you still not getting a new Xbox Slim?
Because the only games I'm interested on the Xbox, sir, is Ori and the Blind Forest and Cuphead. I could probably play those on my laptop. I don't know.
But are you?
I will buy Cuphead. I will.
Whoa, what the hell am I on?
So no, you're gonna buy Cuphead on your laptop?
Yeah.
Okay. No, so, I mean, Sony had a good conference, but I wasn't blown away. Like.
Then they had later they showed a trailer, and then they showed, I don't even know why they showed the trailer first and the gameplay later. But Days Gone.
Yo, somebody said that wasn't supposed to happen.
It's supposed to be Red Dead.
Somebody talk about Spider-Man, because I heard about that through Chris.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah, that's close to the end.
Crying on Twitter about it.
I heard they wasn't supposed to show that at the end.
Maybe Days Gone.
Some people
Yeah,
were saying
the
it was
gameplay.
real.
The gameplay.
Yeah, some people.
Maybe I don't know because there was rumors that
Rockstar, yeah.
yeah, they were supposed to be at Sony's
Well, look,
conference,
though.
but I think Rockstar made a statement saying they were never going to be at E3 in the first place. I don't know what happened.
No,
Man.
wasn't they supposed to? Wasn't that confirmed? They were gonna be at E3.
That's what I'm saying.
They said that the reason they said it was supposed to be Red Dead, but the reason it wasn't was because
Because of what happened in Orlando.
Yeah, they tried to recut the trailer. But listen though, if you got Red Dead 2 to show on your stage, it's nothing to
But
stop you.
what does that have to do with what happened in Orlando?
Because
It
real violent.
was a scene in a bar. That might
It
just.
was a saloon that they
Listen.
shot up a saloon.
Listen, between the time that the shit happened in Orlando and the time of the conference, they had plenty of time to recut another trailer.
I don't know. Well,
I don't believe that.
that's because that happened the night before, and Sony's was the next night. They could have.
Yeah, they could have recut a trailer.
But we don't know what type of preparation that takes.
That's true too.
Nigga, they could have just flashed the name, nigga. That would have been all people needed.
Possible, right?
A name and a date.
But Sony Ben's new game is Days Gone. I got to see extended footage of this on the show floor. Like basically what they showed us, different from what y'all saw, is just that he went a different path.
Yeah, I saw that online. You can watch that online.
Okay,
now.
yeah, he just went a different path than what he originally went in the main trailer. But this
He
game
was
looks
using
cool.
some hand-to-hand combat and shit.
It is. This game looks cool. The frame rate is still real early because that frame rate was like low 20s.
Damn. Well, look at all them fucking they got to fix that.
Yeah.
Was it like Zelda bad or what?
No, fuck no.
I never even watched Zelda trailer yet.
Ain't nothing to look at. Shit gay.
What I'm hearing about that day is gone though. I mean, it sounds pretty hype.
They said your bike is gonna be your inventory pretty much. So you can't you don't got infinite pockets. You can't take everything with you. You're gonna be like limited in what you could take at one time.
It looked pretty interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
And apparently he's a bounty hunter in like some type of post-apocalyptic world. You see, he's still bounty hunting to get money. That's what this is about apparently.
It takes place in Oregon, and
Sounds awesome.
it's not gonna be any. It ain't gonna be any like big cities because Ben Studios is actually in Oregon too, so they kind of said it where they is.
That looks interesting.
And when he was shooting, like I was noticing too, I'm like, why ain't he run out of bullets? They was like, it got RPG elements or whatever, so you can upgrade your guns to have like fucking 800 bullets or whatever. So that's why I was like that.
A lot of that game didn't look right yet because of
Yeah. Plus the gun sounds ain't sound right.
Oh, yeah, the gun sounds, the way the recoil.
Why are you talking about sounds all audio file here?
Yeah, auto file, right? Yeah.
No,
I agree with him though. That matters.
The gun did sound kind of crazy. Though.
It sounded like a pop gun.
Yeah.
But when a man's voice don't sound
That's
right,
different. That's different.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's the first time like a different voice actor ever really bothered me.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and apparently those aren't zombies. They call like freakers or some shit.
Freaks, yeah.
Because at first
Niggas always trying to give this shit different names.
they make it.
The only thing that don't got zombies is Last of Us.
Cause you remember that game? Everybody thought the game was named Dead Don't Ride at first, which I like the title better. But they was like, they technically not dead, and they got to go to sleep and eat and all this other shit. So
Dead don't ride.
So hold on, these creatures are not dead.
They
No,
might be people.
they just like deformed people. Yeah, they got to go to sleep and they don't come out. It's like Dying Light. They don't come out at certain times of the day. You can like set up traps, and then when they wake up, you can run them into the trap. Shit like that.
Dying Light.
like I Am Legend.
I forgot what was that other thing, that other like movie where like they were people, just deformed people.
I Am Legend.
The Crazies.
It might have been I Am Legend was definitely just deformed people. Like they weren't zombies,
Yeah,
right?
I Am Legend. Nah, it wasn't. Yeah, no, because you could still cure them. Yeah, so it wasn't zombies.
Okay. Right. Last Guardian got a release date. Finally.
Can't wait for that.
finally.
Finally.
October, which is
Can't
not
wait to
really
play with the
the
bird
budget
dog.
game.
That's right. That game looks fucking awesome.
Actually, the trailer they showed this time, it did look pretty interesting.
Did y'all see they say it's like more than one of those things? I didn't notice. Like,
Yeah, it was 2 on screen. You ain't see it?
Yeah, one was
I
like
must not be
robotic.
paying that close attention.
That's
man.
because you
I
got
gotta
that
watch
19-inch. That's why. It was 2
Fuck out of
on
here. I was
the,
watching
it was 2
my
on the screen, nigga.
I didn't see it, bro. I gotta rewatch it. The trailer looked cool. Though. I'm still not buying the game, but the trailer looked cool though.
Oh, you're not getting that? Too many graphical features?
Bro, you know that I put Team Eco the same place I put Platinum Games.
Oh, you know, like,
Oh, nah, you
You disrespectful, yo.
Hey man, It's true. It's the truth, bro.
Nah, you.
This nigga Jack is weird, man.
Hey, man, listen. When you don't bring out a game in over 16 years, I ain't got no love for you, bro.
I mean, they can feel the same way when you don't buy a AAA in 16 years.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. hey, it is what it is, bro.
What y'all think about that release date for it though? October is a bad month for it, I think.
Not really.
Why? As long as people have been waiting for this shit, you think so?
No, I think that's a bad month. There's a lot of games.
A lot of games coming out in October, dog.
Oh yeah.
I mean, most of them Jack ain't gonna get, but it's a lot.
I'm getting Mafia 3, sir.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, Mafia 3 looks good,
Mafia
man.
3, Shantae's coming out, 2K is coming out.
Hey,
He said Shantae.
2K comes out.
Oh, wait a minute. Since we're on the podcast, September.
2K comes out. Hold on. 2K comes out in September.
I know. Shantae come out in September as well. September 27th, everybody mark your calendars. Shantae and Half Genie Heroes coming out. Make sure you go copy it. It's going to be $30. You can go.
This shit is sad.
Wait, you said $30?
Listen.
Sad.
Way Forward, which is a great developer, they teamed up with Xseed Games to bring that game physical to the PlayStation Vita, the PlayStation 4, and the Wii U. So if you got any of those consoles, go to your local gaming establishment and pick up Shantae.
All of these awesome games coming out.
I'm still not playing it.
And that's one of the awesome games.
All these awesome games in the fall, and you Shantae, nigga.
Check this out. For people that like to make fun of Shantae, I'm buying that game physical, then I'm going home and I'm buying that bitch digital. Let's get it. Let's fucking go.
Why?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Time out.
Yeah.
You know you only get allowance every 2 weeks. You
Hey,
sure
man,
you want to waste
fuck
all
all
that
that.
money? Hey, listen. You sure you want to waste all that money?
Sir, I'm willing to give my life for Shantae, all right? It's that deep right now.
Hey, we need to get this nigga a real woman. This
Straight
shit-
like that. Straight like that. Look at me. Wait a minute, can she turn to an elephant, bro?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. She can't.
No, she gonna be able to do fellatio, nigga. Ain't that better?
Oh shit. Well,
Fuck.
you got a good point. Okay.
Can you explain to Jack what that is, Hard 8?
Oh, my, you're so funny.
He know.
Hey, nigga. Hey, you better build that 4-4 kids move. Come shoot your kneecaps, bro.
Hold on, you know what a fellatio is, right, Jack?
I believe it's when. See, now this is getting perverted.
Oh, man. Oh, Jack.
It deals with oral sex, sir. I don't think we need.
All right, hold on. I got to address Hardy about something though.
Oh shit! What
How
I
are
do
you
now?
still denying that Horizon is the best thing out?
Oh
since
my
last
Yo, that
break,
shit
man?
was boring, nigga. I damn near fell
This
asleep.
game looks so
What?
fucking amazing, man.
Man, that
Hold on.
shit-
How can you say it looks awesome when you didn't want to finish The Witcher?
Why are you comparing the Witcher to
Get out of here, Bond.
Hold on, Jack Move. So you saying Horizon looked way better than The Witcher 3?
Yes.
Oh my god!
First of all,
just made me.
Wait a minute.
Time out. Hold on. This nigga just made me say Sony Pony. I feel some type of way. I never used that fucking term.
I'm really gonna say Horizon is the same thing as Witcher. Y'all need to stop.
It's a third-person action RPG.
Hold on.
Hey,
Time out. Oh my
First
god.
of all-
They even hired
all,
some people from CD Projekt Red to write the story.
Before you said anything, right?
Oh.
One of the main things I didn't like about Witcher was the combat. That fucking repetitive dancing, slicing around like this motherfucker doing figure eights.
Oh, okay. So what you doing on fucking Horizon? Shooting bow and arrows?
Yeah, which is way more fun.
Over and over? Like what
Different
are you
types. Yeah, she has like 10 different types of arrows that do
Okay,
10
and you got different types
very
of
different
swords.
things.
And you
Wait
got
a minute.
Different types of swords, axes, clubs, crossbows.
Horizon is more closely related to Enslaved Odyssey.
Shut up, Jack.
Horizon is more closely related to a third-person shooter that I like.
Oh,
Horizon.
No. See, I ain't talking about you, BG, because you actually played Witcher. If you don't like it, you don't like it. This nigga Jack.
Wait a minute,
this
wait a
nigga
minute, listen.
fraud, man. Hey,
Listen.
man.
Listen to what I'm
Go ahead,
saying.
Jack.
I played Enslaved Odyssey to the West, where it had robotic type animals, and it had a futuristic, but also like almost a prehistoric. It's damn near the same setting as
Yo,
Horizon,
you
and
gotta
that game was
explain
amazing.
Everything.
similar.
This nigga always.
Enslaved. Look, anybody that played The Witcher 3 Enslaved and Horizon will tell you that Enslaved is more closely related than The Witcher 3.
Why are you? Why? Okay, you never gave Witcher a chance because of you ain't played the first.
I didn't play the rest of it. Horizon is a brand new game. We already been over this. Like, come on.
Listen.
Horizon is like
The story look weak and the voice acting is terrible.
Fuck no. What?
Damn.
That's the other thing I don't get, right?
Hard 8 on that voice acting
Complain
today.
her voice. I don't see the problem. What's wrong with her voice?
I just felt uninspired listening to that shit, dog.
She feels like a real character. She sounds like a real character.
She feels like a real woman. She's a real woman.
Here's what I don't get, right?
Nah.
Now, gamers will complain like, oh, the character never talks. Now she talks too much. I'm like, what the fuck do y'all want?
Never said any of that. He said she doesn't sound right.
No, he's not talking about me. He's just talking in general.
People, that's what I heard a lot of other people talking. Oh, she won't stop talking while you're playing the game. I'm like, what? We complaining about characters talking now?
That probably was a Nintendo fan.
You know why people get mad about that? It's because when they're playing the game, it's basically like a tutorial, but it's not on screen, so people feel like the game holding their hand. That's why people get mad about that.
Yo,
I'm hating on Horizon now. How did you hate on the game? Can somebody define that for me?
That game looks amazing.
I just don't understand how you could have no interest in The Witcher or not think The Witcher is good, but want to be into Horizon.
Listen, it's a Sony exclusive.
And I want to play
It's a Sony exclusive.
Wait a minute.
That sums it up.
First of all, Devin Ralph finna give y'all that work, but second of all, I never said The Witcher looks bad. I just don't know the lore of the franchise. So
I didn't like the combat. I didn't like the combat. Look,
wait, that's his excuse. That's his excuse.
I mean, it's the truth though.
I didn't like the combat in Witcher. Like I like bow and arrow. That's probably why I like Tomb Raider so much, because that was like one of your primary weapons. Was the bow and arrow.
Oh, but you can go outside and use the bow and arrow, BG. You can go outside and use a bow and arrow.
I said I'm interested in Horizon, and I like The Witcher 3.
Listen, I didn't like The Witcher 1 or 2. Garbage. But I like 3. So you don't need to play them Jack moves to get into 3.
I know I don't have to play. It's my OCD.
No, you just got an excuse.
I can't deal with it, bro.
That's a Sony exclusive, so you're going to like it automatically.
So wait a minute. But I thought that
you saw them platinums.
Wait a minute. I'm finna give both y'all a seat. I didn't buy Killzone Shadowfall.
Oh man.
Did I buy Killzone Shadowfall? Why didn't I buy Killzone Shadowfall?
Because you can't see on that first-person shooter.
I didn't buy the other ones. Infamous Second Son. Why didn't I get Infamous Second Son? Because I haven't beat the other ones.
Yo, but wait, are you telling me the fights, the robot fights they showed in the first Horizon reveal, and this one is boring? That shit looks so intense.
Yeah, I told you somewhere along the way, Horizon lost me.
Oh,
now it could change when I actually play the game, but as far as right now,
I played it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. They had it playable.
Did you finish the demo?
Yeah, it was a real short. The demo was pretty much what they showed you in the trailer. They let you play pretty much that.
Go ahead and play it. I played it too then. But listen,
this nigga stop.
This nigga, man.
Nah, I'm just saying it lost me somewhere along the way. We'll see when the full game comes out. But right now, I'm not interested.
Just a chick rolling around shooting dinosaurs with a bow and arrow.
Okay, and Witcher is your old fucking spinning, doing twirlettes and
the primary focus of The Witcher will be the story.
That sounds a lot better than The Witcher. I'd rather shoot dinosaurs with a bow any day.
Fine, for real.
Damon, you was just playing a game called Lady Cat or Cat Lady.
Cat Lady.
I'm gonna need you to stand down.
First of all, that's different. All right.
I need you to stand down.
Dinosaur types too. I mean, mech types, bro.
Did they at least fix the aiming in their damn game this time?
What do you mean?
Killzone aiming is garbage.
Oh, you mean the slow? Well, she has nothing to slow her down. It's pretty much 1-to-1. There's nothing there's no compensation for weight. So how you aim, that's where it goes.
The only compensation Killzone has for those graphics because they were too good for the system to handle.
Anyway, it's regular aiming. There's no weight they're trying to imply.
I gotta see more, man. I'm not too hyped for that Horizon. Man, I know it's a Sony exclusive, and you're supposed to automatically be hyped.
No, sir. No,
but I'm not none of you motherfuckers.
No, it's not. It got nothing to do with that. That shit looks amazing.
That if it was on Microsoft, it'd be a problem.
The next flagship IP. Oh. Critically acclaimed.
If that was a Microsoft game, Jack Move would have something to say about it.
If that was a Microsoft game, I would either have to build me a PC or buy an Xbox One. And I put that on my dead grandma. I am 1,000% sincere.
You know what, Jack? I believe you. Not. Moving on.
Hey, fuck you, nigga. No, but for real, that's a good game, bro.
All right. What they showed at that? Let me see. Detroit Become Human trailer.
That game was awesome.
That game looked pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Got a lot of different branches you can take. You know what I'm saying? So, Jack Move, are you gonna play it?
Possibly.
I didn't play the other Quantum Dream games.
I was actually gonna say that when I haven't played the other Quantic Dream games.
Oh.
I might fuck with it. I mean,
I
I
don't
like
think-
the synopsis of it. You know.
I don't think they connected though.
No, they're
Are they?
not.
No,
Oh,
they
okay.
not connected. They're not.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying like towards like the play style or whatnot.
Okay.
Too much choice.
Nah, it's not enough.
I actually do this like that in some games.
It's not enough of flipping the hair.
No, you know what it is?
Nobody
I don't
turns
like
into an
choice in
elephant?
games because it forces you to like. It's my OCD, bro. Let's move on.
Nah, you want an easy platinum. You know you're going to have to play that shit like multiple times.
Easy platinum. What's that? I don't know those.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
They showed then after Detroit Become Human, they had a couple of VR, Resident Evil 7, Farpoints.
Is Resident Evil 7 a first-person game now?
No,
apparently
no.
you're gonna be able to switch.
it's both.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to switch.
Cool.
So Farpoint, Resident Evil 7, Battlefront VR, and Batman VR. Those are all the VR games.
All right, moving right along.
Come on, man.
Nobody don't care about VR.
Speaking on VR, one thing. Okay, so I played Riggs, right?
Hold on, did you pass out, nigga?
Let me get to it.
Go ahead. Go
Let me
ahead.
tell you my experience. So
Oh shit.
played Riggs, and it was like we played one match, right? And the match was like 10 minutes. 9 minutes, and it's real fun. 9 minutes through, it was me and Ricky. We were playing against some other random two people, and we dominated. We beat them 11-3. 9 minutes into the game, because like I said, the total thing was like 10 minutes. I was good. The last minute into the game, I don't know what the fuck happened. I lie to you not. The fucking Dead Rising effect hit me. I started sweating. I felt like I started, I started sweating. I could feel the sweat like come out my pores onto my forehead.
You can feel it boiling on my forehead.
My stomach literally felt like I was about to shit out everything I've ever eaten my whole life.
So
I lied to you
you
not.
shit out a bunch of Chinese and fried chicken.
Pretty much.
Hey, but that's how them games are though. When they make you motion sick, it take them, it take a couple of minutes for it to hit you.
That's it was so weird because I swear I was good the whole time. The last minute of the game, I was like, oh my god. I thought I was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, it had to set in, but yeah, VR not for you, dog.
You gonna have to leave that shit alone, bro.
Now here's the thing. It could have been the VR, right? But then I also was told, because I didn't eat anything that morning because we got up mad fucking early. I also was told that you shouldn't play VR on an empty stomach. I don't know if that was it.
It's a lot
That's
of
just what I
fucking
was told.
stipulations for this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
8 hours of sleep before you play VR.
So here's the thing. Like when I say that, but y'all can't use my experience as y'all's in the comment section because Ricky played it with me. He didn't feel anything. He was good. I was damn near about to pass the fuck out.
It's not gonna be.
He was about to call an ambulance for me in that bitch.
Yeah, everybody's not gonna get sick. You know what I'm saying?
So,
just like some people can get on like those rides that spin around in a circle and all that.
Yeah, some people, yeah.
Some people can do that shit. Me personally, I can't do that shit.
Different for everybody.
I'll pass the fuck out.
So
I've never had a problem with VR.
You got to experience it yourself. My experience won't be the same as yours. You may be fine. Me, I don't know, man. I might have to stay away from it.
Yeah, I'm not interested. Somebody said they done with me. I don't like VR. I don't like VR, nigga. Listen, I'm cool with the traditional way of playing games. I don't need all this extra shit. I don't need extra wide monitors, VR. Just give me a fucking regular controller and a TV, and I'm good to go. I don't need all this extra shit. I'm sorry.
Says the guy that makes fun of me for playing in 1080p.
Well, that's different. That's like I said. Give me a TV.
Just razzling on that now.
Okay, after all the VR stuff, they announced Crash Bandicoot Remastered and
Oh yeah, another remaster.
Wait a minute.
and Skylar.
3 more remasters. The whole damn thing.
But they made by Activision though, like.
Well, they own IP, don't they?
Yeah, no. Can we address something real quick about Crash going to what was that fucking shit called? Skylanders? Okay. Now I said this on another podcast, but people are acting like the original Crash games was like this great fucking story-driven game. He's always been doing dumb shit, so they gonna put him in another game where he do dumb shit. Why are people upset about that?
Well, they want it to be like Last of Us with Crash.
Well, I think it's more like because people want a brand new Crash.
I mean, I guess so, but I guess
Skylanders.
they got about them remakes. Then they keep series going.
Also there was Final Fantasy 15 in VR.
Did you scream? Say no. Yeah, that John, it looked whack. All that VR shit look trash. Sorry.
Modern Warfare Remastered. I didn't even remember hearing this. Modern Warfare Remastered will be playable 30 days early for PlayStation owners. I didn't know this.
30 days earlier?
I didn't hear that neither. What the fuck?
This must. Yeah, this it says it right here. Oh,
I thought they were just talking about the DLC. Okay.
no, it says PlayStation owners get Modern Warfare early. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered will be playable 30 days early for PlayStation owners. It's a month. That's a whole month.
Damn. So, you still gotta buy Infinite Warfare though, right?
Yeah. You need to disc to play.
And
some salty.
No trading.
Right.
So you can't trade it in. It's a wrap for that.
They knew what they were doing with that shit.
Yep. I knew they was gonna do that.
Why can't you trade it in?
Because you
Because you need the disc to play the remaster.
Uh,
So nobody's gonna trade in Infinite Warfare if they want to continue to play the remaster.
People was digging at Infinite Warfare until they realized it was Call of Duty too.
I know, ain't that funny though? That's crazy.
Bro, that shit was funny as hell.
That's crazy. People was actually enjoying that gameplay. And then when they said Call of Duty, they start booing and shit.
It's crazy.
I was like, wow, and then I was like, ah, man.
We were watching it. I thought it was Ace Combat because of the beginning. Like they were in like jets or some shit or whatever the fuck it was. I was like, this is Ace Combat.
That's crazy.
Force Awakens on Lego Force Awakens on PS4.
Woo! Can't wait for that.
we like them Lego games hard, ain't?
And
I'm good on that one.
And Kojima's game Death Stranding featuring Norman Reedus.
Okay, did they show any gameplay of this? Like even behind the scenes?
Nope,
They just showed Norman Reedus fucking
So
naked.
how was this shit winning like game of the show and winning awards? Like
It did.
Same way
You sure?
Zelda did.
yeah,
No.
this shit was winning awards, dog. Look it up. Look it up.
Dog, Kojima could show a baby crying for 10 minutes. Niggas would be like, that was so touching. Like,
It
No,
wasn't.
look it up. That game won awards, dog.
It wasn't
It did.
playable, and it didn't even have like anything on the show floor. It was nothing there.
There's nothing.
a game
That's
don't
what
have to be
I'm saying.
playable to be a game of the show, though.
But like,
crazy is-
but like Jack said, it's Kojima.
Yo, Kojima was at E3 on the show floor. This man had like 10 bodyguards around him. Like this motherfucker like has security because people would just bum rush him.
Yeah, in the gaming world, Kojima is like the fucking Beatles or something. Like, people
Wow.
love that dude.
That's insane.
Like,
That is insane.
even other developers like don't get bum rushed. Like Naughty Dog devs, last year they were just walking around. People would stop them, but
from Naughty Dog.
Really?
Couldn't
Wow.
name one developer from
That's
Naughty
fine. Of
Dog.
course he can't. Moving on.
everybody else can.
I couldn't name like developers. Period.
Wow. Everybody else normal could.
Name me 10 right now.
What, Naughty Dog developers?
Yeah.
I don't know 10. I know
10 any
Neil
developer.
and Bruce,
Nigga, he know Neil.
Neil Druckmann,
Ernie
Bruce
Mayer,
Straley.
Eric, whatever the fuck his last name is.
I can name 3. I can't name 10.
I know a lot of
I can name
games.
10.
I'm not even hyped for that Kojima game because I seen absolutely nothing but a naked ass man with a fucking baby. That's all I seen.
Then he had like 5 dog tags. There was like 5 people floating in there. It's gonna be some weird shit. It's Kojima. Like,
Yeah,
it's not gonna make any fucking sense. Everybody know that.
It's going to be overly deep, probably. And lastly, Spider-Man by Insomniac game.
Salt.
Yo, that looked great. I can't wait for that.
Spider-Man looked very good because there was a lot of crying on Twitter, especially by Smooth.
I'm actually gonna get.
They
that.
said every Spider-Man game from now on will be exclusive. If there is any after this,
Damn,
it'll be
really?
exclusive to PlayStation, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's
Ow! Well, they own it, so the fuck.
Yeah.
I went from having no interest in that game, and then when I saw it, I was like, wow, I actually gotta
Well,
play
of
this.
course, because it's exclusive to Sony.
No.
now you
I
have
didn't give a fuck.
interest.
I didn't give a fuck about exclusive shit. I just didn't think I would want to play it. But
Jack,
they showed it. Look good.
Bond,
Bond, dumb nigga, you do realize
Hey, he had no interest, but now this is exclusive. Now he got all the interest in the world.
Hey, you two dumb niggas. Do you realize when they were rumored to be making the game, it was Sony exclusive originally?
Nah,
You
nigga.
remember? Yeah, but when they showed it, I said, okay, cool. I want to play it.
My thing is, wasn't it rumored that Sucker Punch was actually?
Yeah, Sucker Punch.
That was
yeah.
the rumor. Sucker Punch was doing it, yeah.
So we still ain't
What are
getting
they working on?
Sucker Punch.
What a Sucker Punch? Who the fuck knows? They stopped making Sly Cooper, so I don't know.
So It's been a while since they showed their last game, which was Infamous, was like 3 years ago. So they got something. They must have something cooking big, like something's.
Oh, but ain't no other Infamous game.
Stuff.
God damn it.
Maybe PlayStation Experience they show that.
They gotta show something.
I'm wondering why they went with the white Spider-Man symbol on that chest, though.
Yeah, that's the one thing I didn't like about it. But I mean, I'm not no huge like Spider-Man fan either, though. So, like it.
Well, that was Sony's press conference. Overall, what do y'all think?
Great. Fucking great.
It was a great show. That's about it.
I ain't gonna need a lot of y'all, bro. See, I'm finna get a lot of shit for this, right? It was like, oh, well, let me just explain my whole situation, right? First of all, I thought, the way E3 was going, I'm like, Sony is finna bog down this conference with VR. It's gonna be like a 30, 40-minute showing of shit don't nobody care about. But when they came out, and I thought God of War 4 was gonna be a bad look. I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought it was gonna be bad. When I saw it, I was like, wow. They made a believer out of me once again. Then, when it got around to Horizon, which was like the 4th game they showed, I'm like, it's going so well. Like, I felt a tear welling up in my eyes because not only did Sony come through with the dopest conference they had in a minute, they saved E3, man. So the only thing I can say is thank you, Lord Shuhei.
Hold on, they saved E3.
You
Hold on,
fucking right, nigga.
Hold on,
You
time out.
fucking right.
Let me get at this nigga.
What you want? What you want, nigga?
Listen, see, it's sad that a person like you can only depend on one motherfucking conference because you don't want to get other platforms.
No. First of all,
like, hold on, you're saying they saved E3 like after Microsoft shit, you was like, man, this shit whack. Microsoft did a good fucking job.
They did have a good, like I said Microsoft had the best conferences to that point, and then Sony killed it. This is the thing.
But how did Sony save it if you feel like Microsoft did good?
It was decent. Like, this the thing. Every conference I watched, I counted how many games interest me in every conference. EA had 0 games that interested me. Ubisoft had 1 game that interested me. Microsoft, actually, to be crazy, like Microsoft, I think they had like 2 or 3. I like that idea of the Xbox shit they were showing. They had like 2 or 3 games that interested me. Sony had like 4 or 5. So it's just a pure thing of numbers. Sony had the most games that I was interested in.
Of course.
And you know why that's of course though? It's because I'm a PlayStation gamer, and PlayStation know how to cater to their fans. Now you can call me a corporate slave.
You are.
You can call me a corporate
Definitely is.
Yeah, you are.
But no.
You giving us permission, nigga?
Yes. Listen. I'm gonna put this out here though. I want y'all to think about this, right? What other Nintendo, Microsoft? What games do they have that have a deep story narrative with fucking cutscenes and great gameplay? You can't name them. Maybe Gears. I give you Gears.
Fire Emblem.
Other than that, what games do they have that have a deep narrative, good story, and great gameplay?
Fire Emblem.
They don't have voice. Like, bro, you talking about some shit with all this text and shit. Like, I'm talking about that real deal.
This nigga don't want to read.
Experience. Yeah, I ain't trying to read. Exactly. I ain't trying to read that shit, man.
I don't want to go outside. Fuck you think
you fuck that shit. All right, I'm getting off my high horse head about it. Thank y'all for listening.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if they said during in the conference, but Horizon is actually open. Like, you can go wherever you want.
All right, listen. Sony, they had a good show, no doubt about that, right? But listen, you can't get on the release dates, but you do have to think, like, when the fuck am I going to be playing these games, though?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the games that they showed last year at E3 hasn't even been released yet. So it's like, when the fuck am I going to actually play these games?
I think God of War is going to come out March 2018. If I had to guess, I think that's when it's coming out.
2018?
Yeah, I think it's coming out March 2018.
Yeah, same. I think that.
Because it's not going to come out March of next year, which will probably be the date they would use to release it. So I think they're going to.
I don't think they're putting God of War in the fall.
Yeah, they never. God of War always releases in March.
It never releases in like at least late fall. One of them were releasing like early fall. I think like September. I think.
Usually, the last 2 came out in March. 2 and 3 came out in March.
Yeah.
And 2. Yep. And the 6 came
that's
out in March.
2018 game.
Yeah, it's March 28th. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Because we're gonna see it again. We're gonna see some more games. They're probably gonna like go into hiding like for the next year. We're gonna see it at E3 again, and then we're gonna see, the development, and then they're gonna announce a release
I
date.
think they're
It's
gonna
gonna be the year
Yo,
after.
when games are that far out, you do have to start taking that into account, dog. Like for real.
I mean, but
Like that. Come on, man. You got to start taking that into account. Like 2018, and it's like really, dog.
man, I know it's. I mean, I want
Like,
to play.
come on, man.
When you think about it, all of the rest of the companies do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just that they announce a release date that's sooner, but it just always gets delayed. So it's like it ends up being the same thing.
Look at shit like goddamn Scalebound. They announced that like the end of 2014. That ain't out yet.
Quantum Break, I think it ended up coming 2 years after it was revealed anyway.
I mean, I be wanting to play the games immediately, but at the same time, it's like if that shit come out the way y'all intended it to come out, like shit, take your time with it. I do want. I mean, it's a ways off though.
That's why they just need to stop like showing games so early, man. Because it's like, listen, what would they have to show if they didn't show these games that's so far out?
VR.
Like, can y'all show us something that's coming out this year or at least in the next year? You know what I mean?
No.
Like, show us something.
They would have been showing straight VR games, bro. I'm glad they ain't do that.
They showing shit that ain't even coming out no time soon and shit. It's like, all right. I mean, you could have just let me know that in the tweet. Hey, God of War's coming. In fact, we already knew that.
Well,
Yo, God of War's coming
That's how I
soon.
watched E3. I just read Twitter.
Oh, God's man, bomb.
Listen, we can all guess, like, another God of War's coming someday.
I like to see some visual representation.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I mean,
Look at this.
but they did say that out of all the games Sony showed, the one that's probably furthest away from coming out today is gone. Even though they've been working on the game since 2011, apparently. But
You think? I mean, Kojima
I take it back. They haven't been working on that.
Listen, Grand Theft Auto games take like 5 years, right? And look how much content is in these games. These other games should not be taking that fucking long.
The reason Days Gone, they might not been working on since 2011 because they had made an infamous Vita game, I think, and I know they made a Golden Abyss 2. They was working on them. And Sony told them to stop doing that shit, so a lot of their stuff got scraped.
Like I said, at least when Rockstar takes years, it pays off. You can see why it took years. These other games like Quantum Break, like that's why is it taking that long?
You gotta look at fucking
Visuals.
Rockstar workforce too, though. Like they putting these other niggas to shame. Just some manpower.
No, a lot of these other studios got the manpower too, though.
Some of them.
What's the name is a way smaller studio. You gotta admit that.
Yeah, band is fucking like. Yeah.
Who that? Quick Quantum Break people?
Yeah, they're a way smaller studio.
Yeah, they only got 4 animators on their staff.
Hold on, but didn't they just say they were working on 2 games at the same time or some shit?
I think they didn't they.
How the fuck they doing that? So they're gonna have one animator on the game or something? Like, how the fuck are they doing that?
They was like Uncharted had like 28 and they got 4. They was talking about that shit.
Yeah,
Damage controlling. Oh well, we got 28. We got 4.
Those AAA games probably ain't coming out no time soon if they're splitting their staff. Tell you that.
I mean that shit cool, man. But like, we need to start getting games a little bit easier, man.
I mean, that's definitely not gonna happen if it takes developers longer to make because of these Xbox like the improved consoles.
Yeah.
Like gonna be working on another.
That's another thing. Like as the years go by, these games gonna take longer and longer to come out.
All right, so let's get to Microsoft. Actually, can we do Bethesda real quick just to get it out the way?
Talk about that shit, bro.
Let's just do Bethesda, get it out the way real quick.
Trash.
Quake
I didn't
Champions.
watch Bethesda conference.
They announced Quake Champions. That was just a cinematic trailer.
Yeah, PC only.
Yep. Elder Scrolls Legend.
Good.
Quake is only PC only?
Yeah, they say it's like 120 frames. Yeah.
That's actually good because Quake definitely would suffer from using a controller. That ain't for the hard A type gamer out there.
Fuck you.
Look, I'll tell you right now, if you can play Quake with a controller and be even competent, I'll give you $50.
There you go.
I ain't making no more bets, first of all. And I probably can't play it with a controller. I could barely play the games now with a fucking controller on PC. So
they're targeting 120 frames on that?
Yeah, and it's apparently it's not arena style anymore. It's more like a Overwatch. Well, that was somebody that played the game was telling me or know about the game.
Hey, this nigga. Hey, hold on.
What?
This is sounding crazy now.
What?
This nigga Jack Move seemed to have more knowledge about E3 than BG, and BG was like,
I watched a lot of
"What
fucking
is going
videos.
on, BG?"
I watched a lot of videos
What do
on
you
this
mean?
shit, man.
You didn't have more. I
He
dropped
seemed
a
to
lot
be
of
more
info on
knowledgeable
y'all.
about this E3 shit. And you
I dropped a lot of inside info on y'all just now.
This nigga Jack Move got more info than you, dog.
I dropped a lot of inside info on y'all.
I watched a lot of fucking coverage.
All
I
you got
got a lot
pictures
of
with a bunch of men. That's all you got. Like, what the fuck?
What? I just told y'all a whole bunch of stuff about God of War and all these other
And
games.
Jack Move already knew. Jack Move
Straight
knew
from the
already.
developer's mouth that
This
Jack
nigga
didn't
Jack
even know.
Move knew already.
No, he
Hey,
didn't.
hey, listen, direct your questions to Jack
No, he
Move.
didn't. I dropped a lot of inside info. You weren't listening, bro.
Hey,
There you go.
okay, let's keep it moving.
All right. Always trying to take the shine off.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
All right.
All right, moving on.
Anyway, just trying to bait me. Ain't happening,
I'm
though.
not trying to bait, homie.
Trying to
Homie. I'm not trying to bait you,
Trying to
dog.
bait me.
All right, listen.
Elder Scrolls Legends, Fallout 4 Contraptions, Elder Scrolls Remastered.
Master. Yeah.
That's $60. Is it really? Like
Yeah.
$60.
They know people
pay
gonna buy
that
it,
shit.
that's why.
It's
Exactly.
Skyrim. People will probably pay 70.
I'm trying to figure out why they releasing that shit on PC though. Like seriously, that just doesn't even make sense.
All the mods out and everything, you're right.
Yo, you see some of them PC mods for Skyrim, dog? Like it's. I mean, when I had downloaded, I had like 100 mods on that shit.
Isn't the PC one free?
What?
Isn't like the PC one is it like free or like heavily discounted? I heard.
I think it's cheap. I don't think it's free.
Oh, it's PC games are heavily
$5.
discounted.
I mean, that shit been out since 2011. That shit done been cheap many times.
Prey. My problem with this console, with this conference, is they had a lot of cinematics in this
Yeah,
one.
it wasn't really no gameplay.
A lot of cinematics. Prey. Was,
Why they? That's weird.
Cause ain't none of this shit ready. That's why ain't none of this shit ready.
He also Prey 2, and then like this is like a reboot, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, they did. Like, Prey did get canceled.
He was like a negative, like a Native American in the first one, and now he's a white guy.
Oh shit.
Are they whitewashing the games, bro?
Doom DLC.
Single player or multiplayer?
Multiplayer.
What the fuck you need some more single player for? You just shoot people mindlessly.
I saw I won that game in single player.
Go to multiplayer and do that.
The multiplayer in that game I see sucks.
You know,
It's dead on PC.
Life, man.
That's the thing. See, one thing I gotta say about console gamers, man, is they actually play the games. These PC dudes, they get their pussy start to
Online
bleed.
servers on PS4 is way more active than PC on.
Every game, that's like every fucking multiplayer, dog. Like PC gamers is such bitches,
Like-
dog. Like
You can't like I tried. You can't get into a game a mode other than deathmatch on Doom right now on PC. I tried. You can't.
that's why I didn't get Gears, because don't nobody want to play it. I don't want to buy it from the Microsoft store. Like, do it fucking matter? Just buy the game.
And it sucks because I felt like I paid for a full game and got half of the game because there's nobody to play with. I was like, this is bullshit.
That's why that shit sucks, dog. These PC gamers, they feelings
Hey,
quick.
no, just to get back to the Bethesda, yeah, they said if you own Skyrim and all its add-ons or the Legendary Edition of Skyrim on Steam, you'll get the free upgrade to Skyrim Special Edition.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. So can't people just buy that now for the cheaper price?
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Wow.
And
All right, hold on. Somebody said the Microsoft store sucks, right? Okay.
Does.
Like what exactly sucks? Can you go there, buy a game, and then play it? Like, I'm not understanding. No, because people used to hate Origin, and I never understood why. Like, why do you hate Origin? I bought Battlefield 4 and I play Battlefield 4. What does the store have to do with my gaming experience?
Because you don't get a lot of features in your games. Like, they didn't allow you to do VSync and stuff at first. You can't record shadow play.
Yeah, you can't record shadow play.
You can't SLI. A lot of things you can't do on it.
Yeah, it's not very PC.
Well, that ain't
friendly.
really got nothing to do with the store.
The store is fine. It's just
The things you buy from the store don't have those features. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem with it. Not the
Well,
store.
that's Microsoft not adding the fucking features. Then
That's
now
what I'm
that's
saying.
okay. Well, yeah, if that's the
There
problem.
are
Then
download issues also. Yeah, they're actually right. Like I remember when I was downloading Quantum Break, I had to keep restarting my computer because the download would just stop for no reason, and many people had this problem.
I heard they fixed a lot of them problems.
It was really confusing too. Like you didn't know if you were buying it or if you were downloading the free version.
I mean,
It
I
just said buy.
got a well, I downloaded Killer Instinct and Forza, and there was no problems, like none. Now, yeah, I can't record with Shadow Play. That's about the only problem. I mean, it's a fix around, but I tried, it didn't work. But yeah, that's like the only problem and shit. But as far as like the game being enjoyable, it's still an enjoyable game. I'm not playing Killer Instinct like, man, this shit sucks. If it was on Steam, it would be better. Like,
Well,
it's the same
Microsoft
game.
did say they were going to start releasing games on.
Yeah, they did say they was going to start releasing. Damn, you know what? So what are they going to say now when them games start coming out on Steam? They're going to still say it's a Microsoft exclusive?
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
They're going to lose that exclusive talk for real now.
Oh, yeah, that means you ain't going to have to play it on Windows 10 and shit, right?
Well, you probably still have to pay it on Windows 10.
Oh, okay.
Elder Scroll Online DLC.
Trash.
Doom and Fallout VR. I actually got to play Doom VR. A lot of these VR games right now are pretty blurry. I guess I don't know, like if Doom VR seemed like something they put together recently. It was cool because you got to pretty much, it was like a visual VR experience. It wasn't a game. It was like an experience. You got to move around and pick up stuff. And they put you in this like one short horde mode where you got to aim. I think it was the Vive. It was the Vive, and you got to shoot a few demons, and look up close at the demons. It was cool, you know. But it wasn't something like, oh shit, I gotta play this in VR. It wasn't anything like that.
I hope that by the time Gears 4 come out, I hope that's released on Steam. Please let them release that on Steam, so these PC dudes can stop crying.
You know, they ain't gonna do that. 'Cause they gotta push that play anywhere thing hard before they even think about another store.
It is true. Yeah.
They can just do both.
Dishonored 2, which, you know, what I was looking forward to the most, besides what they didn't announce, Evil Within 2. But yeah, Dishonored 2, yeah,
It looks a lot like the first one.
Dishonored 2?
Yeah, the first one was cool.
It looks just like that.
I think it looks different. I think Dishonored 1 had like a more creative art style. I think they were going for a different art style. I think this one looks actually a little bit more generic of like a regular game.
The powers look fucking crazy compared to the first one, though.
Yeah, that one power looked nice when you could see like, the past and the future.
Be in the future.
Yeah.
And the past. That shit was.
But my question about that whole future and the past thing, is that like scripted just for like a certain mission or a stage? Will you be able to pull that out at any point during the game?
In Dishonored 1, you could use your powers anytime. You had to, you got them as you got different powers.
But that time power wouldn't make sense though at any time.
Yeah, the time one, that like where he was looking in that mirror thing, and you can literally go in. I wonder if you can do that at any time, or is it just like scripted for like certain missions?
Nah, you can.
It's probably certain missions.
Wait a minute.
I think
why would it make sense? Why would it make sense to use it at any time though? BG?
I don't. Why wouldn't you though? Like.
We're gonna have to ask Jack Move for the info. Hey, Jack Move, say no. No, but listen, why would you use that at any time? Because it seemed like it was made specifically for a mission.
Yeah, no, it's made for specific like puzzles, right?
Okay, so you won't be able to use it at any time.
No, but you can use it at any time, but it won't benefit you. Like you can go and use it any time, but it might not do anything.
Hey, wait a minute. Did they say in the first one that Emily was fucking Corvo's daughter? When did that happen?
No, he adopted her. Like she pretty much became like his.
Oh, okay. I was about to say like, when the fuck did that happen? Okay.
Jack Move, didn't you quit that game because you couldn't get the platinum?
No, I beat it. I just didn't like him for the platinum though.
Yeah, he's like her illegitimate father now.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Somebody said Battlefield 4 is dead on PC. No, it ain't. Why niggas be lying? I don't understand that.
And was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it, nigga. Move on, Microsoft.
They didn't announce.
Check out that article I just sent you, VJ.
Let's talk about the best conference, which was Microsoft.
Oh man.
Let me see about it. Yeah, I don't know why there wasn't no Evil Within 2.
Maybe that shit ain't coming, or maybe it's not ready or something.
Shit, they gotta have something for next year to show. Shit.
Okay, so this is what Bond sent me.
What is it?
Mafia 3 and the Rise of a Black Anti-Hero. Polygon. I'm like, why exactly do they call him an anti-hero? I don't really got a problem with that.
He's still not a good guy. I mean,
because he's a Negro.
I mean, it's crazy.
But Drake is a good guy. But
Drake ain't no good guy. Hell no.
Like
Nothing
I don't know,
like
I don't
that,
know
like-
if we're nitpicking, but like all the Vito, you know, for was it Scaletta or Scaletti?
Yeah, Vito
I always
Scaletta.
confuse it. They didn't call him an
wasn't-
anti-hero. He was the hero.
All these, like, in these certain games, bro, like, nobody's a good guy. Like, they still fucking murdering people.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Drake is definitely a hero. Drake has bodied at least over like.
Oh, yeah, Drake is definitely a piece of shit.
I
a
might
mass
order
murderer.
1,000 niggas in my playthrough. So
And Trey played through Drake has died 1,000 times.
Yeah,
So
like,
that's another
nice.
thing.
I don't understand how anybody can be that bad at video.
hey BG, you missed it, but this nigga was stuck on chapter 13 for 8 hours and then cheated to get past it.
Yeah, he did. It was funny.
Again,
The stream went down again. Yeah, the stream went down again. I still got to get at this nigga after this podcast.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That game's got some good motion capture. It look like they got like some professional boxers or fighters throwing the punches. You feel that shit when he gets killed.
Hey, did y'all see that Death compilation? That shit was funny as hell.
wait, the
Yeah.
dude made his death compilation?
Yeah, it's a half
Yeah.
hour.
No, it's only, it's like, yes.
It's a half an hour long.
Jesus. I was like, I thought that guy was lying. I was like, there's no way you're editing.
Yeah,
all
it's gonna take.
I mean, he ain't got everything though. That half an hour don't got everything.
He
Trey
said
deleted
it's,
some
he said it's
videos.
only part one.
Yeah, that's it, part
He
one.
gonna have to make about 10 parts.
Yo, y'all can link me that though.
Let me see.
That's on Rated D channel.
That
Oh,
shit
Rated
was
D.
funny as hell.
That's
I don't even fuck with Rated D, but that was funny.
No, the fun. Yeah, that shit on Rated D channel and shit.
All right.
Hey, what you got a
Microsoft.
problem with all your Sony compadres? What the
This is
fuck
why I
going
don't
on?
like Rated D. Real quick, I don't want to destroy the podcast.
Because he hangs out with Pyro. That's all.
Exactly, he sucks Pyro's dick. I ain't got no love for that man.
Yo, this nigga, the Pyro slander gonna have to stop.
Hey, fuck Pyro.
Pyro a legend,
Matter
dog.
of fact, matter of fact.
Pyro a legend. He a
Oh,
legend.
that's cool. But check this out.
You want his status. You
Oh,
ain't
wait
got
a minute,
Pyro status.
real quick. Not only fuck Pyro, if you in the Sony Legion, fuck you too.
Yo, you ain't got
Like
Pyro
that.
status, man.
Hey man, I rock with the real PlayStation fans, people like Jay Barry, Mr. Official VG, you know what I'm saying? People like that. I don't fuck with these other niggas, man.
You want his status, nigga. You can't have it right now.
Hey man, fuck Pyro. I only rock with real PlayStation dudes, man. Y'all know who y'all is.
Pyro beat Bloodborne. You gotta respect.
Yeah, with co-op.
Okay.
I know.
You expect him to do anything else? Like, did you even expect him to do that?
That is true. I was probably like, okay, man.
I mean, I did see him playing a little bit by himself, though.
He was probably getting his ass worked. You know that man ain't good at games, bro.
I mean, he not.
Oh, wait a minute. Matter of fact,
Listen, this is why I say Pyro is a legend and shit, right? Because Pyro been around when it was bad for PlayStation.
he was.
He was
Niggas like Jack Move came around when PlayStation was
winning.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
when
okay.
it was winning.
That's fine,
Pyro
man.
was around going through it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say you got to respect Pyro.
He endured. He endured.
Not
I
you,
get
Jack.
that.
Nah, get out of here, Jack.
But listen, while we own the topic, and since this is a public platform, I have challenged Pyro and everybody in the Sony Legion multiple times go against me and Randall or me and my crew in Uncharted 4, since I'm trying to make this shit about gaming, man. Pyro, Cervantes, PR1, Rated D. Hey, man, y'all know where to find me, bro. Jack Moon Johnny on PS4. Add me, and we can play Uncharted 4 together since y'all like to talk all this shit. Then we're going to see who really about that PlayStation life.
Oh, man.
Damn, Jack.
You came around when the grass was green, nigga. Fuck out
Hey,
of here.
man, hey, it is what it is, bro.
Nah, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Well, Microsoft conference. So they started it off.
Yo, that chill. Hold on. That chill gaming that hit you up on Twitter, BG.
Yeah.
I didn't block him. Somebody else got to him before me, but he was talking about somebody sucking dick and all that. So, yeah. No, he ran to BG like he don't know why he was blocked. You know what I mean?
I'm telling y'all, watch what y'all say, man, because y'all could get blocked. Like, and I don't know how to unblock y'all.
I only
So
blocked one person today. He used the N-word.
watch what y'all say. I'm just telling y'all.
Tell us somebody got blocked for telling the truth. Soft 8 and Jack and BG sound like we sucking dick when we talk or some shit like that.
Fuck?
I don't know, but you're blocked. You know what I mean? Enjoy them hot dogs and cheese curls, nigga.
Don't play volleyball at the
At
block.
the block party, nigga. Yeah.
Gears 4. What y'all thought?
I thought it was great.
The single player.
Mhm.
The single player looked alright for the single player. It looked okay.
Wait, BG, before you get into it, you realize my predictions were like 98% like correct?
I don't remember.
I ain't gonna go
Did
there
you
high,
put-
but you
You did your
were.
predictions on here?
The predictions we did in our E3 predictions.
Oh yeah.
What was the predictions?
But we can go
Like,
back.
I was the one that said that Halo Wars we're gonna get a beta, but the game ain't coming out until 2017. And I hope I was lying, but I was like, oh shit, that actually happened. And then the whole Forza thing, and
Gears didn't get a whole console though, but it did get the controller.
It did get the controller. Yeah, that's where.
Yeah.
Yo, fucking Forza Horizon 3 coming to PC. Dang.
But that controller is $200.
60 frames too.
I know. That's crazy. Yo, Forza 6 looks beautiful on fucking PC at 4K, dog. That shit almost look photorealistic.
Oh, I didn't even mention Gran Turismo Sport. Did they show that?
I don't think so.
It was in the sizzle reel.
Who cares?
Yeah.
If I want to drive a car, I'll go out and drive a real
They had it
car.
playable. They had it playable, and that line was hella long. So I was like, I'm not waiting in line to drive a car when I can go outside and drive it.
What the fuck?
Once again, why the fuck are you there, BG? Jesus.
That nigga was there to mingle, bro.
To play other games, not
I'm quite sure all the good games had long lines.
BG was there hoping for the I Am Bread sequel.
I am toast.
I am butter.
Anyway, Forza Horizon 3 coming out September 27th. Gears of War 4, like I said.
Yes. What you think about the Gears single player, BG?
It looked cool. I mean, I don't really think that's like really the highlight of that franchise, but it looked cool.
Yeah, I mean, both last year and this year, I felt like they didn't show off the single player. Like maybe they're saving the real good moments for when you playing it. Maybe they're not trying to ruin it like Naughty Dog did with Uncharted 4.
Here's my problem with like why I didn't feel Microsoft won. It's not even the games they showed. It was the footage they used. Like I looked at Recore. If you look at that Recore trailer, you'll be like, this game is alright. It just look okay, regular. I can't really like get a grip on it. But then the game is on the show floor, and you looking at it, and this shit looks so fucking good. Why didn't they show this shit? Like, why are they showing bad versions, like bad footage of their own game?
Maybe they want to just save the good part for when you actually play it.
But like the trailers don't even give you like a good feeling of what you'll be doing in the game.
Imagine if Uncharted didn't show Chapter fucking 10.
They could have done that, and we would have been fine because we already know what you do in Uncharted. Recore, we weren't sure, so I feel like show some gameplay of what you actually do in the game.
They could have showed the fucking clock tower. They should have just showed that. They ruined the game. The game's still good, but
So what does everybody have to say about Gears of War 4 going to PC day one?
Let's go, nigga. Yeah, we already knew that was happening. We got
crossplay.
So. My thing is, I don't know why anybody happy. The multiplayer ain't gonna be. Only people you're gonna be seeing on multiplayer is Xbox.
It's crossplay.
At first, no, not with multiplayer. That's the mistake.
I thought it was.
No, it's only crossplay with
co-op.
Co-op. Yeah, and single player. Yep. Basically because of the mouse and keyboard. But the mouse and keyboard ain't gonna benefit you in Gears. Watch the bodies I catch in Gears on a controller.
It would benefit you because your aiming is going to be smoother.
Listen, watch. I bet you I have a 2KD on Gears 4.
How much would you bet?
On PC with a controller.
I thought you were done betting.
Oh yeah, I'm done betting. Fuck, that's a habit. It's a habit. Sorry. Just no. I'm gonna be a beast on a PC version with a controller.
Well, Recore gameplay is good, but I didn't like the trailer they released.
Yeah, I didn't like the trailer.
Yeah, but it was the fucking gameplay finally.
Yeah. When does that game come out?
September
13th.
And it's not it's not $60. It's also
only $40. Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Which is that's interesting. I don't know why.
I have no faith in Recore, especially after Mighty Number 9.
I saw some gameplay. I just don't know, man.
Also coming to PC. Everything. I think everything was though.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything. Dead Rising 4.
Horizon 4 is timed, by the way. It's timed.
Yes, it's 1 year.
Yeah, it's a timed exclusive. Yeah.
Which Microsoft said they were going to do, but they might have.
Why is Microsoft still doing that shit when it didn't work for Tomb Raider?
They said it might have been maybe it was a deal they made
Why are they wasting that money?
If I'm any studio, I actually rather opt for a timed exclusive. That's if it's going to be that time, like 1 year. Because at the end of the day, literally after the year's over, damn near. I damn near forgot about Tomb Raider still has to come out for PlayStation.
Shit, I done damn near forgot. God damn.
Niggas gonna be reminded once it's released though, and it looks better and it plays better.
Yeah,
it has
because
all the content.
It's gonna be like the only thing that released during that time that's like new. Everything else is gonna be like third party. I think what else released this fall is what The Last Guardian and what?
I don't even think. You know what's crazy? I don't think Tomb Raider coming out this year for PS4.
Hey, I mean,
Why no announcements of it or nothing?
Yeah, it ain't
was it at E3? Was it at E3?
No, hell no. The deal run out in what, November? So they might show it at PSX and be like, oh, it's coming out fucking April of next year or something.
Yeah, yo, how many more conferences Sony got?
Like 3.
One.
Yeah, one.
No, they
Are you doing Paris this year? Or are they doing
Paris
Gamescom?
Game Week, TGS, and PSX.
Yeah. Okay.
And Gamescom, so it's 4.
Damn. Yeah, they can show that at any. They can show that at any time.
That is true. That is true.
Dead Rising 4, they got rid of that motion blur that almost killed me. So
That frame rate 4 is coming out.
Well, if you're on a PC, I don't think it's gonna be dead frame rate.
because the game was it was playable. No, like there was like no motion blur on the screen. I was like, yes, I got.
Hold on, but wasn't that the PC version?
Shit. No, no, it was the Xbox version. It was. I looked at it. It was the Xbox.
When you almost died from Dead Rising, was that the Xbox version or the PC version?
That was the Xbox version. I never played the PC.
Man, that shit was so funny, bro.
Yeah,
You should have uploaded this. You should have uploaded this stream, bro. That shit was hilarious.
I beat it on Xbox One, and I didn't even get motion sick. But I do get motion sick on games. Like I was playing Watch Dogs on PS4. That shit damn near killed me. I was like, God damn, what the fuck is going on? Because I played it and beat it on PC. Never had that problem. Played it on the PlayStation. Shit made me sick, dog. I was like, I can't do this.
People don't realize that motion blur in 30 frames per second can cause brain damage.
What the fuck?
Yo, that shit's funny.
Scalebound.
Scalebound looks good.
I think Scalebound looked good to me.
That showing was.
You know, if Scalebound was on PlayStation, Jack would be all over that game.
We know.
First of all, I don't like Devil May Cry, so. And that game reminded me of Devil May Cry with fucking dragons and.
Did y'all think that demonstration they showed looked good though? I don't think it looked good.
No,
I wasn't a big fan of the demonstration at all.
First of all, I'm not even a graphics dude, right? That game has some really bad textures.
Oh my god!
That game has
Shut
some
up.
bad textures. Go look at it. Go look
Shantae
at
look
it.
good though, right?
Yeah, Shantae has a totally different.
Just enough pixels to make her look like a real woman.
Shantae has a hand-drawn art style. Looks like a cartoon. This looks like a 360 game. There's a difference.
I mean, it was.
Xbox One S, which is the new, is 40% smaller, supports 4K videos,
And Blu-ray has the 4K Blu-ray player.
And the brick is now, you removed the brick from
internal.
That's the most important thing about it.
And I looked at it up close. It doesn't look. I don't feel like it's that much smaller, right?
You got to see it next to an Xbox.
Yeah, did they do a comparison video?
Look at videos where they got them side by side.
Yeah, I haven't seen the comparison yet. I just looked at it by itself, and I was like, it don't look that much. But
you got to remember, when you had your Xbox, you had all this shit piled on top of it, so you don't remember. You know what I mean?
What happened to Xbox again, BG? Remind the audience.
You know this, sir. I don't need to say
no, that was his PlayStation. He sold the Xbox.
I didn't know you was in real estate, BG. What you selling houses now, fam?
All right.
There's no need for Xbox though if you got a PC though. That's real.
There it is. That's the comparison.
Didn't they upgrade the controller too?
Yeah. Wait, what the?
Yeah, that's the fourth Xbox One controller right now.
Yeah. Yeah, look how big that shit look. Look, that joint way smaller.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh damn!
That shit is way smaller, dog.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I just couldn't tell. Can I get a black version? I don't want that white.
Like a community center, nigga. You said that? God damn!
Somebody said it went from looking like a VCR to a DVD player.
It really did. God. Oh, they really improved that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna see what's going on with this PlayStation Neo, but I might get that just for the 4K Blu-ray player.
Yeah, how is that the Neo or the PS4 does it, but the Neo won't even have a 4K Blu-ray DVD player, and the Xbox will?
I think the Neo will have a 4K Blu-ray player.
No, I ain't never heard that about the Neo.
I mean, what is it for its current? Well, as of right now, it don't have one.
All we got is rumors. We don't even got no concrete facts on the Neo yet.
The PS4 don't have a 4K Blu-ray player, but the Neo's gonna have one.
I think the Neo is definitely gonna have one.
Yeah.
It'd be stupid if they didn't.
It would be. Yeah, that would be.
That'd be dumb.
Almost point.
You know that somebody said the Xbox One S don't have a Connect port. I don't know.
It doesn't. You have to get the USB like converter.
Oh yeah, I did hear that. Okay.
And it's free. And it's free. The converter is free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if they're giving it out for free, why don't they just put it with the damn system?
I'm glad they ain't charged for it like they did that fucking headset adapter.
Yeah, they wanted $30 for that shit.
Oh, like bro, y'all can't be serious, bro.
That's crazy.
That's a big conversion. Going from your console needing Connect to it not even having.
Yeah, I know, right?
Somebody was saying that they don't be lying to us.
Fuck out of here.
Angry Joe exposed them on that.
I saw Angry Joe, by the way.
Did you smack him in the face?
I didn't even talk to him. I was like, I ain't going front like I like him. I ain't talking.
Did he have that leather jacket on?
Did he have that Superman shirt? Did he have that Superman shirt on?
He had the jacket on.
Oh God.
Yeah, he had it on.
That jacket got to be dusty as
Say
shit.
hello to him?
No, for what?
Rude as hell.
I'm not going front like I like you, or I'm a fan of your videos or something when I'm not. Even what's his name was like when we were at the Sony conference, the Firewatch developers were there, and Ricky was like, "Yo, it's the Firewatch developers." I was like, "Okay, that's cool," but I ain't gonna act like I like their game. That shit was trash. So I'm not
Ricky
gonna
a straight groupie. Ricky a groupie.
Like, that's my thing. I'm not gonna fake. Like, it was a couple. We met there was a few different celebrities.
Saying hello is not faking.
We ran into Anderson Silva. Took a picture.
Oh, really?
Took a picture with him. What's that?
Did you take a picture with any women?
The former Green Bay Packers. What was it? Ahmed. Running back, I think. He was there.
Did you see Aisha Taylor in the flesh?
No.
Damn.
She wasn't. I don't even think she was on the show floor. I don't think so. She was.
Hold on, but you was at the Battlefield, John. Did you see like Snoop and Wiz Khalifa and all them niggas?
They weren't. I don't think they were there.
Hold on, was they the one? They wasn't at the one in UK, was they?
Nah, they were probably in the US. So. But we didn't see them. We were upstairs when they had at the conference, and they had like Jamie Foxx and what's his name?
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Downstairs. Yeah.
I saw videos of Snoop smoking a blunt while playing Battlefield.
Oh, yeah, him and Wiz.
He definitely was.
Were like smoking or something right then and there.
They probably got a license.
Well, shit, yeah, they had Cali one day, so yeah.
Yeah.
They probably got a marijuana license.
Customizable Xbox One controller.
Hey, Gamer said Ricky tried to suck off as many people as possible at E3.
Nah, Ricky wasn't doing that. He was.
That old shit, the Firewatch developers.
I met David
My
Cage.
bad. I'm just okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
David Cage.
Yo, Lisa always lurking, dog. Oh my God, she be lurking. You met who?
Took a we had a good talk with Cliff Blazinski. He said he was down to come on the podcast.
Oh, for real? Oh, I want to talk to that nigga.
Yeah. You said he was down.
He got to hear my. I got to talk to him about Gears 2. He still need to hear about that. Yo, it was a time, like no bullshit. It was a time in my life where I wanted to beat the fuck out of Cliffy B. Like, I fucking hated Cliffy B during Gears of War 2, dog. I hated that dude, yo. Oh my God. I hated Cliffy B.
Why? You had to wait 12 minutes to get to a game?
Gears 2, even though I loved it so much, it was still it was bad online. Like, it was bad. And I hated Cliffy B, dog. Like, he got to be like one of the first people in the industry that I actually like hated. Like, yo, I hate dude.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't hate
There's
him.
really only one guy I've ever hated in the gaming industry.
I think he cool now, but back then, shoo.
Iwata?
Yeah, I can't stand him, but you know.
Yo, let that man rest in peace, man.
I knew you were going to say that.
Let that man rest in peace.
I mean his games. I mean.
Man, rest in peace, man.
I knew you was going to say that.
So yeah, I'm gonna work on talking to him and trying to get him on one of the future episodes.
Yo, please get that dude in here. No, I'm not gonna act like a fool, but I gotta talk to him
about Gears. Yeah, I know. Customizable Xbox One controllers.
Yo, they want $200 for that Gears joint, dog.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
$200.
That's fucking
expensive controller.
$200
for what?
for the Gears of War Elite, Gears of War 4 Elite controller.
Them controllers got too many malfunctions.
Xbox One controller is garbage. First of all,
Yo, they want $100 more. You can get you a new Xbox Slim. You might gotta wait till December. But yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't even know if people can use that Xbox One controller. It is a garbage ass controller.
I like it.
Bro, your fucking Elite broken shit though.
I'm saying the bumpers are just in bad places. And it feels too rectangly compared to the 360 controller. It's too angular.
Yeah, you should also talk about the pricing of the Slim because they kind of left some of that shit out.
Yeah, so the Xbox One Slim starts at $300, and every 500 gigabytes it goes up by $50. So there's the 500 gig is $300, the 1,000 is $350, and then the 2 terabyte is $400.
I mean, $399. Excuse me.
I'm about to say, God damn.
No, $399. My fault. But yeah, but the $299 version is not going to be available till December.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, and they all come out different times. Yeah.
Yeah, they all come out. Of course, they're releasing the most expensive one first, right? $399.
I know one's coming out in August.
Yeah, I think that's the $399 one.
Get the VGs to do an unboxing.
I mean, it's not too the $399 is a good price, and the reason why I say that is because the 4K Ultra Blu-ray player by itself right now it's like $399 alone. So. I mean, you get
it's
a good deal. It's a good deal. Yeah, and you get 2 terabytes.
No, I ain't buying none of those. If anything, next thing you gonna see me unbox is 1070, sir.
Oh shit.
70s, okay. You know, these damn companies that want to get these damn cards in stock.
Yeah. What is it? State of Decay 2. At first I thought this was I was like, oh shit, is this fucking what's that game called?
I don't know.
I will say I thought it was Left 4 Dead 3 at first.
Oh no.
I wish they made a Left 4 Dead 3.
Yeah. I was like,
I don't like. Go ahead, BJ.
Yeah, I thought it was Left 4 Dead 3. Then this was State of Decay 2. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's cool. I didn't really play the first one. It's one of those crafting, survival games that I don't really like.
I got it on PC and it looks disgusting. It's boring as fuck. But I don't understand why they haven't made a Left 4 Dead 3 when there's no story really.
There's never been a third.
Shit, they were making them all.
It's a fucking shooting gallery. What the?
Valve.
Yeah, I know. I know. So. Yeah. Hold on, BG. Rewind real quick. You said you waiting on 2 1070s?
Yeah.
But that's just going to be like the 2 980s you got, right? TIs.
But aren't 1070s already stronger than
1070s? They don't outperform the 980 Ti as much as you think. So essentially, you're going to have 2
why are you
980
changing 2 980 Ti's for 2 1070s?
Yeah, that's a waste. That's a waste.
What I saw from the benchmarks, I saw that 1070 outperformed.
But it's not by much, dog. It's not by much. It's not like the 1080.
That's a waste of time of selling and then buying. Yeah.
If
you're going to get 2 1070s, you might as well just keep the 2 980s Ti's.
I'll look at those benchmarks again. Maybe I'll look at the benchmarks.
If you're going to get 2 1080s now you're saying something.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah, 2 1080s destroy what you got right now, but 2 1070s will not destroy what you got right now, and you're going to be salty as shit when you get them.
I'll see.
Nigga, we just told you, nigga.
I'm just going to check it out first. Can I do my own research too? Can I do that?
I'm telling you, man. And plus, like a 980 Ti overclock outperforms a 1070.
All right.
But a 980 Ti overclock don't even outperform a 1080 stock. You see what I'm saying? So that 1080 is a real big leap for real.
Mm.
Yeah. So.
All right. Put a shot.
When are we going to talk about the Scorpio?
Hold on, we're about to get to it.
And then wrap up with Nintendo's E3.
No, we ain't talking about that shit.
Ain't nothing to talk about on Nintendo.
We ain't talking about that shit.
Halo Wars 2, and there was a few other multiplats. They showed like Tekken 7 and Minecraft. Well, that's not multiplat, but yeah, Minecraft Realms and Inside, which is a Play Dead game.
I'm looking forward to
I'm
that.
surprised that game come out in like 2 weeks. I was
General Rom and Killer Instinct, and then Scorpio.
I don't know why I thought about this game because you said General Ron, but I wish they made another General Chaos.
These niggas don't know about no General Chaos.
Anybody ever play General Chaos?
Nah, I never played it.
Hardy, come on, you gotta.
No, I had it. I remember being in
Yeah.
school and I traded this white dude because I had Grawl. Most niggas probably don't know what Grawl is. I had Grawl and we traded, and he traded me General Chaos for Grawl.
Oh, that's a good trade.
Yeah, motherfucking
Well,
General Chaos.
I'm sure there's this discussion y'all want to have about Scorpio because there's a lot of doubt about it,
Yeah, let's go.
about whether it'll be able to, actually, have these games at 4K, and will it even be like high settings, medium settings, low settings?
Medium low settings.
That's why. Listen, like if that GPU they're using, if it's really like something special, it'll be able to do 4K at 30. The graphics cards we all got right now, like a 980 Ti, it don't struggle to do 4K at 30. We can all do 4K at 30 max settings with no
You also
problem.
got to factor in the weak ass CPU that are using in the Scorpio.
Yeah, but we don't know what CPU, or do we even know what CPU they use?
They're using an 8-core. I know that.
We know it's gonna be 8-core, yeah, but we don't know
They got 12 gigabytes of
They're using the
GDDR5.
same. They're using the same kind of Jaguar because they have no other choice. They can't use anything besides that.
Yeah, but we don't know like the clock speeds and all that shit.
Yo, it's a Jaguar. They can't
And how
do
much y'all think that shit gonna cost though?
Phil Spencer said it's gonna have a premium price.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that bitch about to.
So,
It's gonna be
whatever
like
that
$600 at least.
That's 600.
Mm-hmm.
I
The thing is,
don't know if they can get it to 5. They can get it to 5. That's what it needs to be.
the reason why I say it's 600 because they're not trying to sell it as a casual console. It's just an addition to what they got now. Just like you want a premium Xbox, here you go. They're not banking on it to sell like gangbusters. It's just going to be something that you can have because their goal is not. They're not really saying, okay, here's the next Xbox. It's just like, okay, we got a powerful Xbox, but it's really just going to be the same Xbox you got. But
Did you get one, Smooth?
Probably more than likely.
Why?
Why did he have to explain to people that that they need a 4K TV for this? Like, isn't that obvious?
Hey, if you want the full fucking potential of it, yeah.
I thought
well,
that was
because some people thought like, all right, well, what about developers doing 1080p at 60? Because you are allowed to develop your game, you are allowed to use the power however you see fit.
I mean, but you would still.
So you don't necessarily have to do 4K. They can use 1080 60. So if games come out at 1080 60 and you only got a 4K TV, you can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
How much does an Xbox One controller cost?
Just a regular controller,
Yep.
$60.
And the Elite controller costs what?
150.
So yeah, this Elite Scorpio is going to cost $800.
God damn, if that shit, oh my god, that'd be crazy.
It's pretty much an Elite console.
Pretty
The
much.
thing is that it's just all about. Listen, man, these developers are lazy nowadays, man. Are they even going to fucking develop to the strength of the fucking Scorpio?
It is gonna be extra. I think.
Are we going to get the cross-generation bullshit we was getting at the beginning of this generation?
Well, what I think is going to happen is it's going to be like games comparable to having like a PC pretty much. I think how they're gonna do it, how they develop games running on like PC and how they let you, whether you're gonna run it on max settings and whatnot, it's going to be on the Scorpio is going to be similar to that, and then that's what you're going to have really to compare it to. So it'll be really playing an Xbox One game at max settings.
The sad thing is also is by the time it comes out in fucking holiday 2017, it's already going to be outdated.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of this stuff, the only thing we really
now
know,
on a 1080.
the only thing we know is that, all right, it's a 60.
Well, yeah, it's already outdated. Yeah, yeah.
But that's an upgrade from the Xbox One now, though. Like.
I mean, but yeah, it's a huge upgrade.
Yeah,
From
exactly.
1.3 teraflops or something like that. Yeah, it's a huge fucking upgrade. You know what I'm saying? That's why people are like, this is a new generation, dog. This is new generational specs going on here,
Pretty much.
not a refresh.
So
This
it
is
makes me
like,
think of when they come out, the Xbox 4 or whatever.
Xbox 2 or whatever they decide to call it.
Nah, they turn it into the like how we get phones and vehicles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't think we're getting a PlayStation 5. We might get a PlayStation 5, but as far as the Xbox goes, this is it. I feel like the console's gonna come. There ain't gonna be a brand new exclusive game that'll launch with that. No, they're gonna be like, all right, you got 300 a library of 300 games already out that you get from that you can play at higher sets. The only thing new that you're gonna be able to get for it is the games that come out for Oculus and Hive and shit. That's gonna be compatible with Scorpio. Otherwise, it's just gonna have games that are gonna be looking good, but they're not gonna be. You need a Scorpio to play this game unless it's like a VR game.
Yeah. That thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to these consoles. It's just what the developers gonna do.
They
That's why I can't ever buy another console.
Hey, them first party
I
games.
don't want to rely on what a developer wants to do. I want to do what I want to do.
No, those first party studios gonna take advantage of that shit.
I mean, we know like Naughty Dog and all them gonna take advantage of the Neo
God.
and shit like that, but
You know the indie developers ain't gonna take advantage of it.
Well, they actually might benefit from it the most if they talking about 4K and all this other shit, because them gonna be the easiest games to run at 4K.
Which games?
Like indie games, the smaller games.
Oh yeah, they gonna have them at 4K, no problem.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gaming in 4K on indie, that's like an oxymoron.
I mean, yeah, it ain't no reason to do it, but you know, people like to do shit.
I mean, if I download a game and it's happened to be an indie game,
I'll say somebody like Jack, if you're only playing indie games, you buy a 4K TV to play indie games in 4K.
I mean, naturally you're gonna have other games to play on it, but yeah.
They weren't even going to show the Scorpio at first. That wasn't planned in their conference.
So they got desperate. They like, yo, we need to make a splash.
No,
So
they said it was because the S leaked. That's why.
But then, I mean, the Scorpio had to come out.
Yeah, what?
No, but they wanted to make up because it got leaked the day before, so they was like, okay, we got to put something together and announce.
No, well, I guess. Oh, I guess.
Like I said, I think it was more like we need to make a splash at this conference. Because how do you not make a splash with new hardware?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's like, all right, so y'all telling us a new console coming, but y'all want us to go buy this Slim?
Yeah, they fucked up with that.
But here's the thing, and I think that's the thing, though. Here's the thing, 'cause that's why that whole when the dude asked, well, why would I buy a Slim if the Scorpio? And he was like, well, do you got a 4K TV? I think he would if he should have said, yeah, the 4K TV answer was good, but if he would have told him, are you interested in VR? Because if you're not, then then don't get the Scorpio because the Slim, you're not going to be able to do VR gaming with it. And
I thought about it. It does actually make sense because the Slim is going to be for your general or casual gamer that's not going to spend like $600-700 on a premium console.
Well,
that's what so they needed the Slim.
Well, that's true, but at the same time, well, I guess if you're not a casual gamer, you're probably not watching E3. But that kind of messes up the messaging, you know what I'm saying? Because people hear, oh, Xbox and 4K, all this shit. They probably not thinking like, oh, this shit finna be fucking $600. You know what I'm saying? They just think, oh, I'm gonna hold off on the S and just get that.
Well, just think about it this way, right? So let's say this time, all right. So next November, people go on Christmas shopping, right? They go to the Xbox section. You're looking at a Xbox One standard that's at this point is probably going to be $250, and you're looking at the Slim that's going to be at like $350, and then you're going to look at the Scorpio that's going to be about like $600-700. So it's like and they're going to have their little bookmarks and markups of which is doing what, and then people are either going to buy whichever one they prefer and go that way, and that's how they're going to push it on you. Because at the end of the day, Microsoft isn't really going to care how many Scorpios sell because they're not selling it as we're kicking off next generation. It's like, all right. This is, and when they start doing the numbers and shit, this is how many Xboxes and that's sold. They ain't gonna tell you which one was a Scorpio. They ain't gonna tell you which one was a Slim. They just gonna be like, this is how many Xboxes that sold this month, if they ever get back to telling us that.
Jesus Christ.
You alright, bro?
Nah, California is getting a heat wave. I'm glad I had it.
Oh, okay. Well, they ain't no drought and shit.
It's gonna be 96 degrees tomorrow.
That's it? It was 120 down here this week. Like I thought you saw.
What?
Yes, bro.
That's crazy.
With the heat index, it was 119 degrees.
I don't know nothing about that weather, fam.
Yeah, you get hot as fuck down here.
Let me see what else we missed. We missed anything? Scorpio. I said Tekken 7.
You got to Nintendo's E3.
Halo Wars 2 release date February 21st, 2017. Yeah, I think we got everything else. and I guess whatever there is to talk about Nintendo.
No.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
6 hours of Zelda.
Look, they showed Pokemon for a full hour, then they showed Zelda. Zelda
Let me
looks.
tell you something about this Zelda line, right? So this Zelda line at E3 was to get on it. They were telling people it's at least 2 hours. It's at least a 2-hour wait. 2 hours.
Fuck that.
But it was apparently it was a 40-minute demo. I would never do it. Still, I'm not waiting 2 hours to play any game.
But that's why the wait was so long, because the demo was long as shit.
That game looks so trash, dog.
That was definitely the Wii U version, though, because man. It just didn't look like sharp.
Do y'all think the NX is actually coming out when they said it was?
Oh, did you hear what Reggie said about the NX? About how
They said they're not concerned with power.
It's all about games and content.
Didn't they say about the Wii?
I mean, that would be cool if the Wii U got games, but they ain't getting no games and content. So, like, you got to be worried about something at that point. You know what I mean?
They still stuck in their ways, dog. They're still stuck in their ways.
Zelda trailer yet, so I don't even know what
it looks like. It looks boring.
It looks trash, dog.
Apparently, it stole like a lot of shit from The Witcher. People were saying
it just looked like something a grown ass man
that's
should
what people
be.
were saying.
I guarantee you're not gonna see Link fucking any bitches in the Zelda game.
This nigga next level, dog.
People was comparing that to fucking Witcher and Horizon. I'm like, bro, can y'all stop?
First of all, you can't compare really any game to The Witcher because The Witcher, as Rev said, is the best game of all time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, now you can carry it.
It's funny because I'm the one that got Rev to play the game.
No, I got him to play.
I got him to play.
Oh, here we go.
I got him to play.
Rev was a glorified hater of that game until I told him to get
when Rev quit, and when he got it, he quit. And I told Rev, I was like, nah, it's actually good. Go ahead, keep going. Not you, Blackvine. Stop trying to take credit.
Yeah, I've still been trying to get him to play City Skylines, but he won't play that.
Nobody playing that dog shit. Nobody trying to manage the water and all that, man.
Manage the water.
Jack, that game should be right up your alley.
I do like Sam City. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, you like Sam? Oh yeah, you probably like that shit now.
Yeah, I probably would. I ain't gonna eat stunt.
You weirdo.
This nigga is a weirdo.
Goddamn weirdo.
Flying, stinking ass weirdo.
Hey, did you see any of the BGST niggas at E3?
Tim Dog was there.
Oh, I would have slapped that nigga so I would slap the shit out of him.
Did you meet him?
No, he was like right. The thing is, I saw him, but I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to you because I'm not like.
God, why wouldn't you?
Why? Why am I gonna talk to somebody?
No,
like,
I wouldn't.
I seen him as just like everybody else. Like I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not cool with you.
Listen, you're not having fun. I would have interviewed that nigga, dog. Oh my God! I'd have been like, hey, can I interview you real quick?
I'm not there with the fuck.
No. I wouldn't have did that in the convention.
I would have interviewed that nigga, dog.
Like I said, I don't have a personal problem with him. I just don't have any type of like. I just don't like with him, so I'm not gonna talk to you.
He talked too slick, bro.
He talked too slick, bro. Like if I would have called him like at the Denny's after that or something, I would have.
Cause he was. Look, y'all know what I'm E3 for. I'm at E3 to have fun and business.
And you wouldn't have fun interviewing that corporate slave? Did you ask?
No, because that would have been bullshit. What am I talking to him for?
You could have roasted the nigga. I don't think he would have like.
What am I talking to him for? You know, I'm not.
You could have. That would have been some entertaining shit, dog. If you would have interviewed.
It didn't have to get violent or shit like that.
You know how many views? No, you ain't have to get crazy. No, I ain't talking about that. Like, you know how many views you would have got? You'd have picked that up on your channel, an interview with Tim Dog.
Yeah.
And you asked them right questions.
Definitely not interested.
That shit was hilarious. Hilarious. No, I'm not talking about you had to like disrespect them or nothing like that. Nah, you didn't have to do none of that.
Was he stalking the people at the Best Buy?
You know, because
he probably was following Phil Spencer around and shit.
Trying to suck his dick, yeah.
Trying to find him.
He was just chilling because, you know, he was with, you know, Tick and the crew and everything like that. So I'm cool with everybody with Tick. Like, I was talking to Anchorman and Kal-El and everybody else. I just didn't talk to him. That's it.
They was chilling with Tim Dog, bro.
Yeah,
that's like me going to fucking Germany and chilling with Hitler. Like, come on, man.
Really, bro?
Niggas don't do shit like that.
That was excessive.
Hey, fuck that nigga, bro.
You need to apologize for that one.
Hey, Hardy, what you say? It ain't no limits to this shit, man. Fuck that nigga.
He's not here talking to you.
Ain't no levels to this shit.
Yo, Smooth,
Hey,
you
man,
come,
goddamn. I wish somebody give him a Colombian necktie. How about that?
Oh,
you
shit.
Hold on. Smooth, you coming to E3 next year, right?
Oh, shit.
I'm going next year. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna do a video with Smooth. We gonna review the Microsoft conference together.
You
Oh, there
need
you go.
to apologize for the people, Jag.
I definitely don't. Fuck Tim Dog. Fuck everything he's standing for. The
You
nigga
mentioned
drew.
Hitler, man.
The nigga drew a mural of fucking Phil Spencer's his son did it. Don't put that off on your family, bro. You a fuck nigga, and I don't respect you, fam. How about
Hey, yo,
that?
BJ.
What's up?
BJ, when you get accepted to E3, you can add people, right?
Like
Like a
Some-
crew,
depends
like
on
a
your
cameraman.
depends on your views. Like it's like
Hardy, the cameraman.
Technically,
Yo.
anybody that a Weapon Wheels a podcast should be able to apply to go.
but it depends on how many
Wait a
views the
minute, BG, you
podcast
don't know
gets.
fam? What's going
Yo,
on?
we get enough views, dog. I think the whole podcast need to be there.
Nah, the
Hey, you
whole
hold that on,
podcast,
BG, bro?
the whole podcast definitely can't go. I can tell you that right now.
Ah.
It just needs to be Meat BG,
No, that's not
Hardy,
even,
and
that's not even
Smooth.
bullshit. Because the way they do it is like based on like for at least one person to go, you got to have at least 10,000 views for at least one person to go. So they do it like every 10,000 views. That's how many people you can
But
kind
every
of bring.
pod get like 10,000 views a piece, though.
What do you mean, per video or what?
No,
Yeah, what you
like
mean?
per podcast, like because
We
like
get more than 10,000
Yeah, like-
per
The
podcast.
hell?
no, but like
BG doesn't. Hey, this is the thing. BG doesn't want.
no, they're not. Yeah, what I'm saying, like, because I've spoke to like the people at the
Hold on.
EA,
We
the
get 10
representatives.
views per podcast. 10,000.
Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
saying to bring an additional person, you would need
Another
10,000 on top of that. So like
You
someone
need
who has,
20 for 2, 30 for
yeah, like
3.
for
Oh,
yeah,
I
exactly.
see what you're saying.
Like someone who gets like see, it's easier for websites. Like someone who can prove that they get like 50,000 views a month for their websites, individual clicks. They can probably bring like 5 people.
But with podcasts, how many views do we need? We need a video.
He's
To, like,
saying we need like.
how many
like
members?
50,000.
Jack and Bond went, how many we need?
Me,
30.
yeah, 30,000.
Damn. Nigga, strict.
So we need
You,
30,000 views of
Did
fucking
you see,
podcast.
what's his name? Player Essence?
What do you do?
Nah, I don't think he was there this year. I didn't see him at all.
Did you see Reggie?
No.
Oh, now I can't do math. Shut the fuck up. These niggas is dick eaters, dog. All right, whatever. Listen, so what the fuck do we got to do so we can all get there? Like, what plan could we formulate, and how could we get the
Gotta
people
get
involved?
Well,
Because
get
the
y'all,
people-
all y'all
I think
subscribers
the
together to
people-
watch.
I think the people would make sure we get there.
I mean, you might be able to apply yourself and get in. I don't know, man.
We could sell our own T-shirts.
With copyright material on it? Yeah. It's like a plan.
Yo, this nigga next level done went through like 3 generations already.
Bro,
Like,
he back, bro?
Back again?
No, he done went through the whole 1920s, like in the 1900s. Like, he crazy. That dude is the biggest dick sucker ever, and he's our biggest fan.
Crazy
Yo,
that
maybe
shit
if we
work.
ban him 10,000 times per video.
We'll get to E3.
Oh, that's a good idea, low key. Wow. That might
Yo,
work.
I think we need to get to E3, dog.
Well, we covered everything though.
Yeah, that was it.
We didn't talk about Nintendo.
What is it?
No, we done, dog. We done.
Yeah, Hardy got to make his video. We done.
I gotta get at this this Dr. Trey fraud.
Oh, here we go.
He trying to damage control being a bum. Like, stop it, dog.
What do you do?
He talking about he beat me at Mortal Kombat. I'm not good at Mortal Kombat. I suck at Mortal
Bro,
Kombat.
that nigga, man.
If I'm shit at Mortal Kombat, he's shit with sprinkles
No,
at Mortal
the
Kombat.
nigga ended our friendship over Mortal Kombat. That's how
He's not
salty
even
he is about
good,
this
though.
game.
Like, he's not even good. It's just that
He's
I'm
not.
mad.
Trey Rage quit the fucking Discord because I said we would head up. Like, our overall record ain't that, like, different.
Yo,
I can't stand liars. I'm out of here. Like, go get the fuck out of here, then, nigga. You the one line, bitch. Fuck, nigga.
Hey, this nigga Jack moves savage. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, so if you really want to talk about, like, what do you want to say about Nintendo, Bond?
Nothing.
Ain't nothing to talk
man.
about. Ain't nothing to talk about.
How did you not interview Reggie on my behalf?
Man, you know
Should
I.
have put a
You know Rage ain't doing no interviews, bro.
Put a,
I'm trying to figure out what the hell the BG do.
You should have put a microphone in his face, called me up on my cell phone, and let me ask that.
Yeah,
I think some of y'all don't understand, like,
This nigga need the squad there, man. You need the squad there.
I think first y'all don't like get how E3 is. You can do sometimes, like, first of all, you only have 8 hours a day. It's like the first day is only 10 to 6, right? That first day can go extremely fast. Like when you think of that's 8 hours, right? That's nothing when you're at E3. You could spend that time on just a few games, talking to a few people, network, and that first day goes like nothing. The rest of the days are like the first day is actually what was it? Yeah, it's 12 to 6. My bad. The second and third
let me ask you this. Go ahead. Let me ask you
the
this.
The second day is 10 to 6. So you really don't got that much time, but you try to spread it out as much as you can, get as many interviews as you can, play as many games, but you can only do so much.
All right, let me ask you this. What are you going to upload to your channel that is different than like just giving a review for a conference? Because it's the same shit if you didn't go. You just had a different location giving a review. So what do we have to look forward to that we can only have seen by you being there?
And I had more insight also, but I have developer interviews.
Oh, nice.
Okay, from who?
The co-founder of Red Barrels about Outlast 2.
Okay, that's cool.
That game was crazy.
Yeah, the first one was
met him.
My biggest stream game came off that first one. But yeah, who else?
The Fury developer. I don't know if y'all saw me upload the gameplay for that.
No.
Like I said, I got to talk to Cliff Blazinski real quick. And a few other people.
Get him on the show. We need that.
Yeah, so like I definitely got to talk to a few different people, but it's just like, you're really pressed for time. And I had appointments I had to make. Like I got private appointments with Rebellion. I got to play Sniper Elite privately.
CD Projekt Red there. BG.
No.
You ain't see him.
How did you not see the best developers on the planet?
They weren't there, first of all.
Yeah, I don't even think they were even there.
They weren't there.
Hey, Bob, you getting that Gwent card game?
Too good for that trash known as E3.
Hey, you gonna play? Yeah, are you getting the Gwent card game?
Gwent? I actually refused to play any Gwent quests because I thought they were lame, and then those are the only quests I had left, and I learned how to play it. It's actually pretty fun.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
Well, we ready to wrap this up?
Yeah,
Hard 8's got some entertainment to get to. Get to it, Hard 8.
All right, so
you get to it, damn it.
I already made that one where you got hit by that two-piece in that.
Yo, that shit is so funny.
Yo, I probably watched that video like 100 times already.
Yo, that shit is so funny, man.
Yeah, one of the comments said, "Yo, this theme is hot. What is it?" I just had to like bury my head.
Yo, he uppercutted him with the butt of the gun. I was dying, dog. Especially in fucking slow motion. I was
lifting him right out of his shoes.
Hey, no, he knocked him smooth out his loafers.
He definitely did. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. When Zaire said that to Bond, I was dying, dog.
I just don't understand how he couldn't shoot the one guy that was running straight at him.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
He
was like moving
right in front of him. He couldn't hit him. I was like,
no, when he threw the Hail Mary grenade and it landed back in front of him, that was the funniest.
He's an idiot, bro.
That was the funniest.
So how much total time?
Man,
It's over 30 hours. He's around, I want to say 35.
You could have beat Xenoblade Chronicles by now.
Yo, you could have beat the entire Uncharted franchise by now.
At this point, he might have been halfway.
No, the funniest shit is he was on Twitter talking about something. I beat it on normal easily.
I can't lie. That man, I just watched the video. That man put his whole arm into that swing.
No, he was bragging about beating the game on normal. He said, I beat it the way the developers intended it to be played.
He put the
Normal and crushing are two different
and
things.
yo, the way Drake fell.
When he tried to jump to get away from that one guy, but I do him with the Ric Flair knife edge chop, knocked him off.
No, he got so lucky on the elevator part, dog. He glitched the game. He died so much.
Yeah, he
glitched the game and shit. And that shit put him at the top of the fucking elevator.
That uppercut animation is real fucking nice though.
That's what I said. I was like, that mocap must be awesome. Cause like,
First of all, he hooked the shit out of him with the left, and then uppercutted him with the butt of the gun with the right.
Only Trey can make us notice these type of things. That is a nice ass animation.
with that 2-piece hard as shit.
Yo,
He was crouched down. He came up from behind. I was like, whack, whack.
But yeah, let's get to these outros. Ralph.
Thank you guys for having me again, Demon Ralph. Check out the channel, do anime, video games, all that good shit.
Yeah, boy. Oh yeah, you can also catch him playing the cat lady. So go check that out.
That's a game about depression, bruh.
I still gotta watch that.
Oh shit, Jack, is that shit available on PSN?
No, it's Steam only.
Ah.
That shit's crazy though. That shit had me all fucked up.
Bond.
Yeah, another fun, entertaining week. So Hard 8, continue to entertain me some more because it's 8:45. I gotta be out of here by 10.
Oh shit, where you going?
I don't even know.
The fucking Narnia.
I don't want to know.
I'm not trying to sit inside. I'm not trying to sit inside on a Saturday night, though. I'll tell you
Hey,
that.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Nigga said Narnia.
I am.
Shout out to everybody for tuning in.
I gotta continue my outro.
Yeah,
If we all do go to E3, and it's like me, Hard 8, and BJ, you can't be sitting in the hotel, man. Like if we're going to LA, me and Hard 8, obviously we can't do
Anyway,
it.
Y'all
think y'all know what I did at E3. Y'all think,
you gotta keep it on the hush.
Yeah,
keep it on the humbug. Keep it on the humbug.
That's why I don't speak on nothing I do.
There you go.
But you uploaded a video on it.
Fuck is you, a assassin, nigga?
No,
You do got a Paragon hoodie. You probably got some blades in
No,
that.
but one is watching these chats right now.
It's got nothing to do with that. Man, it's got nothing to do with that, man. I'm just saying, y'all don't know what I do in LA. That's it. Jack?
Shout out to everybody for tuning in, man. We had over 1,000 viewers. Some of y'all came for the wrong reason, but that's all right. Appreciate everybody for rocking with us, man.
BG, don't you got Stream My Inbred now because it's over 1,000 viewers?
No, it was likes.
That's supposed to be likes. Smooth.
Yep. We out.
There you go.
All right. Hard 8.
Yo, what's good? Hey, check. Yeah, I'm about to go get this nigga Trey. I'm gonna throw that up.
Is it going to the drama channel or the regular channel?
Nah, it's gonna be on a regular channel. I ain't got any no drama. We talking about these games. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be on a regular channel. I also put up a video yesterday. Go check it out. About Cliffy B. So yeah, we out.
All right, y'all. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Oh, what's popping there?
Go back to the last 2 videos too.
Nigga, man.